ready to yell out some
Omahas.
And my main man, flying high as a kite right now, Scotty Mincher. He was talking baseball, but we'll talk about that off the air. But he thinks that Lowville McDonald game could be just dynamite tonight. So,
It's a good old rivalry. I have my eye on a couple of games, Mike, and
yeah.
I'm looking hard at Camel Middle Ridge to the top of our list, which is it's just a coincidence, but I think that's going to be a very competitive game. It might be one of the ones we're watching late at night.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to flip down to the bottom. One of the teams is ours. One hasn't been smart enough yet to come on to YSN. Harding Boardman. If the playoffs started, they could potentially be seeing each other in the first round.
And Boardman has one less day preparation because they played on Saturday. So
yeah, so
we'll see if that comes into a factor. They got that win over Cardinal Mooney.
Yeah, some good games there.
Look at the bottom left, Mike, on the 4 box.
That we will start with an opening kickoff.
It's another week for a kickoff return for a tutty.
That's like 4 out of 5.
I know.
We've gotten that.
Last week we had one. We just didn't pick the right game.
We are really glad that Eric's back because we have the 4-camera angle tonight, which we love. So that's always good. We got Perry up there. Just like that, we got a touchdown to start a game. Quakers, boy, they desperately need a win. They have just been punched in the mouth.
Well, this is no disrespect to Minerva, but I think they're going to get one tonight.
Yeah. So, but there's some other good games. Springfield Western Reserve has the makings of just an instant classic.
And we're going to learn a lot about Western Reserve because Springfield's that team that has continually proved that they're the team to beat in the MVAC. Yeah. So, and then Western Reserve has to climb up that mountain.
Orange and Perry. Orange has been having a great season. We know what Perry brings to the table. Tonight, Orange will know what they are made of.
This is a good measuring stick, and if they can compete with this team, it would be a big step forward for this Orange program.
Yeah. And then you have Niles, Poland, Struthers, Lakeview. Just some great games around. Hubbard traveling down to Beaver local tonight.
Underway in Conneaut, and that kickoff won't go to the touchdown, but a good field position start at the 40-yard line. I believe that was
excuse me when you walk in the camera, Duck.
Geneva with the return.
Yeah. But we do want to mention we are brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. They make the regular season possible for us. This is why you get to watch everything for free here on YSN on Friday nights. When we do hit the postseason, though, it's a whole different story because of the state.
I think we usually do, week 1 for the Audible Call and playoffs, and then we drop it, or no?
We're done. Week 10's the last
Week
time.
10's the last time we're doing it?
Call, so.
Can't remember. It's been so long since the end of last football season.
But, we're just looking, and there's a dandy. Ursuline, Akron, St. V, St. Mary's, the G-Men taking on Liberty. And here we go. Girard, South Range.
In Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah.
Hard place to play, Mike.
Oh, love that.
First road test of the year for South Range. Hard to believe we're in week 7 and they're going on the road for the first time.
6 weeks, all home cooking, and now you hit the road. Springfield driving early on Western Reserve, it looks like. So it's got some good games going on. Lots of good announcing out there. Ty Bartell back in his familiar roost.
He's got to be happy to be back in fit.
I know he'll be happy. Timmy Corso's got the Ursuline game. Donnie Riccatelli, Don Mascola at the Boardman game. Chris Colucci, Billy Capabianca at the Springfield Western Reserve game. So we know we'll get a good report from them. Gary's down at East Palestine, Wellsville. Larry Jennings got Edgewood, Madison. Michael McKenzie, of course, at Beaver Local. Derek Rhodes, United for Latonia. You want to talk about a team that needs to win Latonia, but United just wants to keep things going as they're trying to march towards the postseason.
And here's a kickoff for Garfield.
They'll just
that's anticlimactic, but it's okay. We'll go to Middle Ridge. How about that? See what they're doing.
So we go to Middle Ridge. I love this. This is a big, big game.
I think it is. I think in Middle Ridge, we don't know exactly the health status of Owen Shingledecker, but we saw him go down in the Lowville game last week. Yeah. So what's their quarterback situation going to look like?
Yeah. So Omaha 21, Eric, we got something happening up at Stambaugh Stadium. And Ursuline, no huddle.
South Range is now inside the 10.
South Range moving.
Live in Youngstown State here.
There
As
we
you
go.
just said, something's happening.
How about
Tutty.
touchdown? Yeah, I like that.
Back to South Range, Mike. What do you say we let DJ Oakley take over, see what the Raiders do inside the 10?
Absolutely. We're going to let our announcers do it. DJ, take it away.
At or slightly behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he got caught in the backfield. He did. Loss of about 4.5 yards. So now South Range going to have to cook from about 10 yards out. They're going to say it's the 9. There you go. Toy up the middle. Toy wiggling down towards the goal line, and they're going to mark him short at the 1. Tristan Toy. Gain of 8, and the Raiders knocking on the door. Gerard, let's see. We've heard good things about this stout defensive line. See if they can hold tight, hold strong with their feet buried in their own end zone. Toy in the gun, takes it himself, and is in. Touchdown, Tristan Toy. A 1-yard plunge into the end zone. It's a 6-0 advantage for South Range. Methodically downfield go the Raiders offensively. Something we haven't seen in a couple weeks. So Starkey will be on to kick the extra point. Try to tack on the 7th point here, and we are almost halfway through quarter number 1. Luke Starkey awaits. Sean Upgraff snaps. Jimmy Powell holds. The kick is up, and it is.
Quarterback tonight. He's got Jones to his right, Angelilli to his left. Angelilli gets the ball. He takes it up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. That is not Angelilli. That is Ricky Madeline, the senior, who takes it up the middle and takes it 15 yards for a Bulldog touchdown. And Poland takes a bit of a reverse. They reverse handoff. Both running backs touch the ball.
Blake Mullally, the quarterback, in. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Mullally will set up under center. Put the man in motion, left to right. That is Malik. And there's a flag.
Freedom, 2nd and 8.
But we'll see what this flag is on. An illegal shift on Ritztown, so they're going to bring it back.
So you get them with a pre-snap penalty there.
Harper Sawyer on the carry.
Room behind the Falcon defense starting to run out. Hundley sits in the backfield. One into motion again. It goes to Hundley this time. Hundley tries to fall forward.
Devin Bates on the carry. Samir Franklin with the tackle. Bring up 2nd and 5. Excuse me, 3rd and 5.
Past the 10-yard line, tackled down near the 5, and it's 1st and goal, Perry. Looks like they marked him down. It looks like 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Panthers. All run plays on this drive. Keeping it on the ground. Hundley and then Lemon. The two primary recipients of the rushing attack. One into motion. Handoff goes to Hundley. Hundley gets pushed back. Falcons defense. Reinforcements come in. Shove him back towards the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss for the Panthers, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hundley broke the first tackle, was still on his feet, and the rest of the cast of the Falcons defense came flying in to stop him and push him back to the 10. Panthers marching down the field to this point. It's 2nd down and goal from the 10-yard line. Hundley sits in the backfield. One into motion, that's Lemon. No doubt about it. You get held here, you're going for it on 4th. You're thinking 2 plays to get to the end zone. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com, free stream here. One of many games, ysnlive.com/live for that full list. Hundley the carry, Hundley breaks the end zone. Touchdown as
line there. He doesn't try to get outside. He just goes straight up the middle. McDonald up 7-0 on Louisville. Ursuline up 6-0. United up 7-0 as well on Lisbon. So 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap to hand.
carry for the Bulldogs.
About the 25-yard line of Wallsville.
Ball on the 25.
5:34 and counting. Bulldogs going right down the field on this drive.
Yeah, they had that little penalty there, that big play on the pass play.
That big pass play, yeah, it was just a nice play call.
That's about where they was on the field here and threw the interception last time.
You're right. Are you projecting things, Chase? Is that what you're trying to speak them?
Sending my
you're trying to speak them
positive vibes out.
Mhm. Takes a snap. It's a pass out to the right. The receiver catches it, breaks one tackle, and forced out of bounds after he gets the first down.
To number 22.
Guess it didn't work.
David Zippolitas breaks the huddle. Vito Camaro in there as well. Split out wide to the left at receiver. David, the freshman. Once again off Chase Jones in motion. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw a fade to Vito, and it's just going to be just outside the reaching arms of Second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 12, so they can get a first down at the 2.
Up offense here. He's gonna take it right up the middle, if you ask me.
Quick snap here.
He's going under center for the first time tonight. There it is, and he goes off to the left, and he straight up the middle, but he's does not get in.
Just short.
Does not get in. So brings up second down now and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised just run up to the line and do a little quick.
Yep, they probably are. That's exactly what they're doing.
Second down goal.
He's going to do the same thing over again.
Right.
Here.
Bulldogs a first down. So they'll have four fresh downs to get this one in.
Doesn't look like he got in.
Oh,
boy, that was a really late call, man. Come on.
It's a late signal.
He's right behind the quarterback, David Zippolitas. There are 3 backs in the backfield. And they're going to give this one to Angelilli. And Angelilli rumbles his way in for another Bulldog touchdown. And the Bulldogs take a
again. Boardman using a multitude of ball carriers here tonight in this drive. Now we have the 10th play coming up inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Spartans. Gives to Smith. And he'll get inside the 5, down near the 3-yard line, setting up a second and goal.
And if you're Boardman, I wouldn't do anything fancy. I would just play smash mouth football. 3 more plays in a row.
7. Gain of 7, second down, then 2. Boardman.
Butto brings the play in from the sideline.
That was a nice lead block there by number 16, Ashton Hoover.
Come on, Atwood. Get your helmet back on. They already got guys with their hands on their hips over there. This is a wear down guy right here. Felt the ball for a while. Almost the whole first quarter.
And he's hit.
I don't know.
No, doesn't look like he got in.
Oh,
boy, that was a really late call, man. Come on.
It's a late signal.
I don't know what changed from the time he was on the side ran all the way to Boyd. And then East Palestine responded with their own drive, a really nice drive that saw a 15-yard penalty followed up by about a 40-yard pass.
That Warren defense, I don't think it changes anything here. Makes it second down and goal from the 7. It is to Butto. He tries to get to the corner of the end zone. He'll be brought down inside the 1 yard.
And yep, it'll indeed be a first down.
Hawkins untouched into the end zone. No flags. Tigers lead 14-7. Have had one.
Tell us what the flag is.
Targeting. I don't know. That's what he's doing. That's the call, right?
Personal foul, face mask against the Raiders. That penalty on 17, Donovan Solero McCoy.
And there is the flag down. And
And we've got a hold on Latonia.
This Ryan Smith Jr. touchdown Boardman from 1 yard out. That drive, 55 yards, 13 plays, all of it on.
So that.
Raiders set up 2nd down and 5. They go Dominguez. Dominguez looking for space. He is wrapped up in the backfield and taken down. And that'll lose a couple yards for the Raiders. Big shout out to Eric Carlson. I know he's watching somewhere out there. Huge supporter of us all across the board here at YSN. Proud South Range graduate as well. Toy tosses, and it is wide open. Spaces like the Chicks' old album. Touchdown.
And play action here, Puckett fires to the end zone, and Josh Paisel intercepts that one, and he's dragged out of bounds. And we'll see where they spot the ball here. He caught it about the 1 yard line, and he went out of bounds inside the end zone. But that's now Josh Paisel's 3rd interception on the season from safety. He also had a pick last week against Mineral Ridge and a fumble recovery and a receiving touchdown on offense. He was all over the place last week for the Rockets. And making a contribution here early. Only 23 seconds.
And he'll be running out of bounds at about the 5 yard line. Liam Sergenovic had some open daylight and had enough to get to the 5 yard line. Looks like it will be a timeout. Timeout going towards the Indians, and we'll take a timeout as well from a word from our sponsors.
Number 2, Sean Croston, able to get there, but Lawson's able to recover the ball.
Sean Croston, I've been watching him, Chad. So far, all quarter, he has been in that backfield 90% of the time. And he's disrupting it. And when you get, again, another low snap.
Yeah, that's killing the skipper.
You can't tell me that Lawson doesn't see him coming.
Yeah.
You see that number 2 barreling for you.
We got trips to the top, twins to the near side. Lawson takes it, gets the ball out quick. Number 12 grabs the ball, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down hard. Damon Brainerd to finish that.
Turns around, and he just saw that he had a lane, and he just decided to take off.
And again, that's just the situational play right there.
Yeah,
exactly. This is something that he's become better and better at as the weeks go on.
He reads
You're a very young
reads it
quarterback
very well,
right
sees,
now.
okay, I don't have a play throwing it. I have the play right here. So he made the split decision, ran it up, and it worked out for him. And now they're ready to punch in their ticket here. A couple more yards to go.
He looked like a veteran quarterback to me out there.
He did.
Couldn't tell the difference at that play. Snap comes back, hands this one off. Still going far wide. Touchdown, Red Devils. Donjay Brown makes it a 2-point.
Like you said, but stuffed.
And that's exactly what you would expect out of that play right there. Bartone's going to get it, and you can't let him get momentum. This game is going to be locked up at 6, Scott.
What a stuff there in the middle by the D-line, and big stand to keep it even. Great job by Jefferson.
Bartone comes into this game right around 300 yards rushing. Wow. And most of those 300 yards come within the 20-yard line. He's a bruiser. He's a bulldozer. But a lot of it is momentum. You can't let him get a couple steps. Otherwise, he's going to bowl you over. So with 4:45.
And muscling his way on in for Campbell to tie this game on up, Mahali Coolius.
Well, that same play worked for them to get the touchdown. Why not try it again to get the 2-point conversion?
Beautiful,
Run
beautiful
outside,
sweeping round, exactly.
Force your way through.
Couldn't ask for better. We've got ourselves a ball game here at Mineral Ridge. We'll step aside again and be back for another kickoff here on YSN.
Going from
pass near side, caught, and some sideline to run. 40, 30, 20, 10. Girard, another quick strike touchdown. The Tribe is vibing tonight.
Jones, Angelilli, Madeline in the backfield. And this one's going to be to Jones. And Jones going to quickly get through the gap in the line and get in for another Bulldog touchdown. And the Pullman Bulldogs extend their lead 20-0 over Niles. And that'll be Chase Jones' first touchdown of the game. So the running backs all just taking turns scoring here.
They call that against number 6, Matthew Cheney, and that's a 15-yard penalty, which is a big difference in field position. The ball goes from the 35, or from the 33, that's where they ended up marking him down, back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So pretty big difference in field position for Beaver Locals, or for Hubbard's offense. Coming off of a 51-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Alex Haxwelder. Hackwelder will go into the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his left and right in the formation. Takes the snap. Gives to the running back, Hasmahalis. Hasmahalis left side, 30, 35, at the 40, and he's run out of bounds. Big run by Michael Hasmahalis for Hubbard. And
last possession. And we will have a short message from our friends at Meridian Healthcare.
But again, they pick up the first down on the very first play of the drive, looking to make it a potential 2-score lead here to start the second quarter. They already lead 6-0. A missed extra point after the Hackwelder 51-yard touchdown run. Hubbard goes into the shotgun, has Mihalis in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left in the formation. Hackwelder takes the snap, fakes the give, rolls right, looking to throw this one, pressure, now fires on the run, pass caught by Songer, and Songer ripped out of bounds by Aiden Price, shy of the 50 at the 49-yard line. The pickup goes for 7, and it'll set up 2nd down and 3.
He's got some running room. He will be taken out of bounds, and he's taken out of bounds hard by a Viking player, number, looks like it was number 12, Trenton.
Gun snap. Brock looking, scrambling. Goes around in circles, now runs to his right. Throws it towards the end zone. He's got a man, and it's caught. And it is caught for the touchdown. The desperation scramble works out for Carson Brock. And it looks like Dylan Brown for Latonia comes down with it. So Latonia gets on the board here.
Again, I don't have him on my roster. He'll get a first down. He won't get a first down, but he'll have a big run and get a gain about 5 yards. That'll be a 4-yard gain for Brookfield. All right, we have a second
huge. And 3rd down and goal. Baird.
Guess where this ball's going?
Baird's not in at quarterback. The keeper. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. That's number 5.
Here near side, Riley camps underneath of it at the 8. He's going to try to return this one. Gets a block at the 10. Tries to cut it in at the 12, but he's brought down there. No, he's still on his feet at the 8. And he's going to be whistled.
Be a dead ball. Foul on LeBray. So he has a really personal foul. So it'll be a first down for the Warriors. 1st and 10. As they will Now the Warriors will now have this 1st and 10 from the Vikings 46. 29 seconds to go. Clock is ticking. 7-0. All right, after the personal foul on LeBray, that'll put Brookfield into Viking territory. 12 seconds to go now. And here's the handoff. Nope, they're going to fake it. And he's number 6 of Brookfield's got some running room. And he will go out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That will end the first quarter. And after one, it's 7-0 Brookfield. Here's a message from our friends at Milk Creek Parks.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife. Create memorable family moments.
44 left here until halftime. J.J. Dufour takes a snap, bat to pass, didn't have much time. Oh, the ball was caught. Number 25, Tanner Klein, caught the ball, but a flag was thrown when he got hit.
Have to recognize that, you know, as a coaching staff, you have to see that they're lining up trips on one side, and the safety's cheated over top. I mean,
3 receivers and only 2 defenders on that side, so
Yeah.
not too hard. They'll go for 2. Coleman will push his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So early here in the second quarter, the score, Warren Harding 8, Boardman 7.
QB sneak for the Raiders, good for a Harding touchdown.
Oh, check that. I thought he was in.
Oh, that was it.
Okay.
I thought
All
he
right.
was in already.
Yeah, I thought he was in. He was knocked out at the 1, so it is okay. So they're not going for 2.
Gets around one, gets around another. He crosses field, another broken tackle. Oh my God, he shook him out of his shoes, and that's going to be a 20-yard touchdown. And that right there may be a candidate for play of the week.
Wow, that cut broke the defender's ankles as he went to the left side.
Barry
And
Sanders, eat your heart out.
that was a great run. Great run by number 11, J. Anthony Williams, as he puts Lakeside on top 12-6.
J. Anthony Williams, they call him Jaws, and when he scores, I like to say, cue the music, folks. He's got that, it's unbelievable the talent that young man has. He comes to the right side of the field, switches field, breaks a tackle, gets into the end zone. It's a 20-yard touchdown. Kick is up, and is it short?
Oh, it's up, it's good. As Evelyn's able to put it through for the conversion, bringing it to 13-6.
I'll tell you what, folks, if you ever wonder if the kick is good or not, just go exactly opposite of what I say, and you're going to be
That
right.
was right up the gut and outruns 2 to 3 Minerva defenders on his way to 6.
Wow, this one getting out of hand early. As Cletus Monroy adds to.
They've run the ball all game. Don't go away from your identity. Just punch this one in. And Poland has an early 21-0 lead over Niles. 8:15 left to go here in the quarter. 2nd and goal here from the 3. Man comes in motion and will punch it in for a touchdown. It's Tobias Dimitrovic, the senior, that time, and McDonald takes a 2-score lead. And McDonald will come out to kick the PAT, of course. James Hip will kick it, made the first one. And PAT.
Yeah. Once again, handed off to Bram. Bram met
in the backfield, but able to lean forward and get a a gain of about maybe 5 yards there.
Good penetration by Newton. He was able to stop the run, but Bram able to bounce off, make a play there, sets up third and short, but Newton was able to get into the backfield, disrupt the
Newton playing
run
weak
by
side linebacker
Bram.
and able to get back there. That was also the fantastic part about Newton's run, almost tackle there, is he was coming from the weak side.
Really threw off the play. Bram made something out of nothing there.
Third.
Minutes, 13 seconds left in the first half. Bolchak sets up from the gun. Drop back, looking to throw. He's got a strong arm, and oh, he had him!
Number 12, Freddie Bolchak, pass intended for number 34,
Ian O'Dill was intended receiver. He had him. A perfect throw just out of his hands. So it'll be 3rd and inches. Bolchak sets up under center. He has Elser on the far side. 2 in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself and run a couple feet for a first down. So the QB keeper resulting in a first down. 1st and 10, 9 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first half. Well, Warren JFK marching down the field now. Noah, they're in prime position here to score.
They really been able to move the ball well on this drive. Kind of the first good drive been put together by either side, and they're close. See if Rootstown can tighten up or if the Eagles will be the first on the board.
There's a flag, and the referee just kicked LaMarcus Provitt off the field.
His helmet's on.
And the coach is yelling at Provitt now. They have Elser in. I can't say I've ever seen that before. It was a run a couple yards.
No, because he threw the flag, but he didn't call anything. He didn't call like a penalty.
He just
formation, nobody to his left. Hackwelder takes the snap, give to Berkeley again, left side, cuts it up the field at the 5, trying to break tackles inside the 5. He's brought down at the 3. A 3-yard pickup there for Berkeley.
Cole running around the far side, flag thrown right around the line of scrimmage again.
You would like to think that that's in the vicinity there of holding.
Well, we've been fooled before.
We've been wrong before.
It was 3 different flags in the same area, so everyone saw what they were seeing. And it does look to be going against the Wildcats based off of the stance that I'm seeing. And it does officially go against them.
The one thing that Lakeview's doing that other opponents of Struthers haven't been able to do is really Lakeview setting the edge and not letting them get to the boundary or get to the perimeter.
They've done a great job
runs.
of contain for sure.
Yes.
You can do that a lot with pursuit drills and the summer goings of your conditioning and your summer practices, and you learn it so well, and so far it's paying dividends. 1st and 20 for the Wildcats. Pastella back to pass, rolling, throwing, has an open receiver. It will be enough to get him down to about the 11-yard line.
Touchdown for Alex Hackwelder, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day with 6 minutes and 31 seconds to play. He makes it 12-0 here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if Hubbard goes for 2 here. They missed the extra point on Caleb McKay slipping as he went to kick the last extra point. Right now, Hackwelder takes the snap, rolling right. There was nobody on the offensive line except the center. They had everybody to the left of the formation except
was double teamed. Good decision there by Pastella.
Pastella hands the ball off, pushing towards a whole pack of dogs, and the line of scrimmage scrum towards about the 11-yard line, officially marked down at the 10.
That was more of a draw or a delay there, and Lakeview really stayed home. That didn't fool anyone. And then they were able to stop it really before the play got started there. It's going to probably be about a 3rd and 6, 6.5.
Yeah, that looks to be that.
Good play by Lakeview. Interesting enough, is it 4-down territory? Do you have to get half? Do you have to get some yardage?
Yeah, I mean, with now a minute 54 left until halftime, it is an interesting question for the Struthers offense. Pistol formation.
Just got to learn to finish here. It takes a snap. It's Uriachi off to the left, makes a move up to the inside. He makes a move to the outside, and he's still going. He runs over one guy. He broke about 3 tackles there, and he's into the end zone. 22-yard touchdown run by Uriachi. Tigers got to wrap up because the guys are hitting him. He's just dragging them and taking them with him or about.
And contentions. We are ready for the next play. It's a handoff to Kimura, who tries to route his way to the right side, but he gets tripped up. It'll be a loss of 1.
Wide receivers lined with the left. Pastella just trying to go with a hard count. Didn't get anybody to jump. 5 seconds left on the play clock, and they're just going to let this go to a timeout, and they do.
Did he get it? They gave it to him.
Yeah, they gave the timeout. We're going to take one ourselves, and we'll come back after a quick word from our sponsors with 56 seconds left until.
From the gun, a keeper, Bolchak up the middle.
He's had some issues with some time in the pocket. Orange getting to him a bit, but he's done a great job of scrambling out and making the play work. Now the pitch to Hopkins. Looking to break off a man, but taken down quickly on 3rd down. He's just...
So 3rd and 9, no score here from Liberty High School. Ritztown Rovers and Warren JFK.
By the Leopards and just not executing there, by Canfield. It's an extra point. It's generally a easy situation, and once he picked up the ball, he was off to the races. No one was catching him. He had a couple blockers with him there to go with him, make sure nobody got to him.
And what a turn of events here in the second quarter, as this Louisville offense has struggled since their first drive, and the special teams comes up big to put a touchdown on the board. And sometimes it's just what the doctor orders. That's why we talked about it. There's 3 facets to this game, and sometimes usually one can step up for you and make a difference.
Yeah. And special teams earlier in the year was a sore spot for Canfield. And they played Mansfield Senior. They gave up 2 kickoff returns.
The extra point by Aljancic is up and good with 2:21 to go here. It's Louisville 7, Canfield 3.
No, they tried a couple of those passes that came up short, but yeah, they've been right around the 40-45, not being able to get over.
And that's what's crucial for the Perry defense, is they haven't even allowed their opponent to get past midfield. It's been great that they've not even allowed them into their own territory. That's what separates good defenses from great ones. Moses scrambling to the left. He'll hit the short screen to Taylor. He is uncovered. No men to cover him.
Touch for it. It's 4th and 3.
I like how they milked the clock there, really got to a play that they wanted.
And with the reverse and the pass,
Wide
all
open.
alone in the end zone. Touchdown for the Wildcats.
Double reverse. Man goes uncovered in that section.
Leaps over a guy. And he is out of bounds. So,
wow.
Didn't get in, but what an athletic play.
What a nice extra effort, but couldn't get in. But it is a first. No, it's 3rd and 4th and inches. What are they going to measure?
Oh, okay, yep, they're going to give him
No, they're going
first
to give him
down.
the
So
first.
first and goal from the 1. What a play by Provit there. 12-yard gain. No indication, yeah, he's short. So a gain of a couple inches.
I mean, do that 3 more times and just.
So Grand Valley's going to have about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10 here with under 2.
Keeps it himself. Up the middle, he leans forward, and he is in. Freddie Bolchak.
So it's actually going to be a pickup of about 12. He's on the far side of the field there, so a little harder to tell from up here on the booth. So Grand Valley has 3rd and 8 with 1:30 left to play. Gallagher in motion, jet sweep, running right, lead blockers. He cuts up field, breaks the tackle in lane. Gallagher's in for a touchdown. Grand Valley extends the lead again.
1st and goal, Rams, as they're on the cusp of another touchdown. I know Ridge is going to need another score here before halftime. A flag comes out as Shingledecker doesn't go anywhere. Quick on that one as well, and was behind in the end zone by that referee, so there might be something here against Scammell.
Keith Smith Jr.
Keith Smith Jr. directly behind quarterback Zach Haas. He brings Butto in motion now. Give is to Keith Smith. Keith Smith down near the goal line, and he's in for a touchdown. 5 after the fumble, 8.
So 1:15 left to play out. Grand Valley leads by 28. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, we getting all fired up, getting ready for the players when they line up. Think it's time we go and get them lights up. Let them high school lights ignite us. Cause we fighters coming with a hut like this. Coming with a pick six like that. Gonna be a showdown so big. Think it's time for football.
6:13 to go in the half. East Palestine got the ball here. Yuri Yelchi's had a lot of success. Tigers can't bring him down. They get to him. They're just not wrapping up, so let's see what they do here.
Defense by Robbie Flynn, but there's a penalty flag, and I think Flynn's going to get called for pass interference. So it's going to be a 15-yarder, another new set of downs for the Vikings as they went deep, as they try to go for the big play. Pass interference, yes, on the Warriors. They're going to call it on Robbie Flynn. So we'll have a first new set of downs now for the Vikings after the penalty, and they will have the ball at the 20 as in.
So we got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left here, 1 back with Yuri out.
Higgs goes into motion. They get it to Higgs into motion on that wheel route, but not much going there. Loss of yards actually back to the 24 on the tackle. 2nd and.
Yellow looks to throw. This ball is incomplete. It was intended for Owen Boone. So Yellow's trusting his senior receiver as he went to him on 2 consecutive plays.
Full range for Ruggles, but no doubt they want to stay aggressive and try to book this for 6. Caller out of the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action, looking to pass. Out to the right, Evans again speeds through after the catch, and a nice gain. Brady,
Getting the flag off, then he said personal foul on Wellsville. So that's 2 penalties now that had really 2 15-yarders in a row for Wellsville. It's not making life any easier. This game is going to be from 14-point lead to a tie game. So 3 wide to the left, 2 to the right here. Takes a snap. He throws it off. Guy's by himself. He catches it, breaks a tackle, and is able to get brought down. So R.J. May makes a catch, but it is a loss there.
Lost 2 yards.
Yep. got 5 minutes left here in the first half. Tigers have 40 yards in penalties so far. This will be second and goal from the 12.
To the left. Rolling to the right.
Right, he's got a guy blocking for him. He's way, way wide. He runs one guy over and runs another guy over into the end zone. Tigers again.
We are under 7 minutes to go until halftime. Of course, at halftime, we'll have some words from our sponsors and the bands, as LeBray's band did make the trip from Leavittsburg. And then, of course, the hometown Warriors band. It is homecoming night here at Brookfield. Always fun for the students. When the
1st and 10, Rapids fires near side, and that ball falls incomplete. Intended for Carson Coutier.
Another defender there.
Same formation as last time for Gout. Back to pass. Looking towards Warner's way. To be brought down. And it's going to fall incomplete.
I thought maybe we had a holding there.
Keith Flynn, the sophomore, on first one to meet him. All right, we have a 4th down and 15. So no gain. The Brookfield sidelines, getting the Brookfield fans into it. It could be a big win for the Warriors. They can hold on. Obviously, we have a lot of football to go. 5.5 till halftime. And the Vikings are driving. Yellow will cut to his right. He will throw towards the end zone. It is caught by number 11, Derry. And it is 7-6. A 25-yard touchdown pass. It is 7-6 now. We have 5.
Come out.
I really like the play design on that, though. He really didn't have a chance to set his feet. You know, they had trips to this side, and they're trying to run a backside screen to the other side. Receiver was open and had some turf in front of him, but really the ball kind of fluttered because he wasn't able to set up his feet to throw that ball.
30-yard field goal upcoming. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is
4th down coming up.
Yeah, any team's impressive, but Fitch, yeah.
And to win 35-0 against any team's impressive. Well, to win 35-0 against Austintown, Fitch is pretty impressive. Farrell, and a little miscommunication there. He was looking for, I believe, Tyron Davis. Either Davis or JV. I'm trying to get the number, but the receiver won't turn around. It was Davis. Davis and Farrell must have had a miscommunication.
Running. And again, he takes it up the middle and into the end. Oh, no, he got taken down right short of the goal line.
3rd and goal from the 6, and very likely 4-down territory unless Ursuline loses yards here, because you know Tavac can kick a field goal.
Yeah.
So it just comes down to how many yards you get here. Handoff. Baylog gets a couple. Dragged down, officially down at the 3.
Raiders set up again. Toy, keeper, end zone, touchdown, the 3rd of the day for Tristan Toy.
Or size for this goal line situation with 4:19 and counting to go in the first quarter of play. Farrell, man in motion, and a flag. Now this will depend on
a lot of finger pointing.
And we'll see what they call. If it's on Ursuline, they'll probably kick a field goal. If it's on St. Vincent St. Mary, you probably keep the jumbo pack out there. And we'll see what the referees talk about and what they decide after they conference around the 3-yard line. As the referee is going to come to the 10, and he's going to call an offsides on Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. And Ursuline will have the ball from the 3 to the 1.5-yard line, as it's a half a distance of the goal penalty this close. And now if you're Ursuline, he makes this 4th down. I mean, it was pretty manageable before, but now you're 4th and 1. Handoff, Baylog, touchdown, Ursuline. Ursuline puts it in again, 20-0. And I wonder if they're going to send the extra point unit out here, if they're going to keep going for 2. We'll see what they opt to do.
They backed out of it. Fakes the handoff, fires down to the end zone, and that ball is incomplete.
So we can put a lot on film. This might be a thing where Coach Reardon's like, you know what? We have confidence in this 2-point package with JV and the Wildcat, but we also want to put this on film for other teams so they can't just say defend the one with DC, you know, and they're
looks like
gonna
they're gonna go for two.
and they are gonna go for two with JV at the Wildcat and Baylog with him in the backfield. JV.
And the ball carrier is Aries Coleman Bay.
Tell you what,
short gain.
Keith Smith Jr. is having a great game tonight on both sides of the ball. Great pursuit on that play there. Already 2 touchdowns on the night. And
2nd and 18, so they got 7 of it back.
From their own 39-yard line.
Once again,
Naraki.
Give
Wow.
this to Elijah Phillips, and Mason Naraki says no way on that one.
Phillips is brought down to the backfield by number 19, Mason Naraki.
Looks like Boardman's content
That tackle for loss brings up
on
third
letting
and
the
long
clock
Raiders.
run.
Spartan fans.
Yeah, waste no time. Not the best camera angle there. They're going to do a jet sweep to Canna, and it's a touchdown. So Brandon Canna has found the end zone. Now Joey Canna has found the end zone. That's an official 1-yard touchdown pass.
7-6 over the Indians.
Indians do have 2 timeouts remaining if they get the ball back here quickly.
Indeed. Sergenovic will line up in pistol with Pruitt off to his right. He will look to pass on the out route, and it is way over the head of his intended target. That was his target, number 9, Dylan Breger. That will fall incomplete, way over his head. 3rd and 10 at the 14. 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clippers looking to score here to make it a 1-score game here on the Indians. Sergenovic lines in the pistol, sends Pruitt in motion. He will look to pass again. Sergenovic, he will take it himself. He'll go around to the right side. He jukes a defender, and he is in for a Columbiana Clipper touchdown. Beautiful run by Sergenovic, brings it in for a touchdown.
Now takes the inside handoff, and he fumbles. Ball's loose, and that is picked up by the Bears. And Braden Earl jumps on it for the Bears. So turnover for the Eagles there at 8:45 in the second. Gives the Bears the ball back. And Latonia will take over on the 30, 1st and 10. Brock takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw again. He'll dump it over to Earl. He'll make the catch. It's up across the 30. About the 33, so gain of 3 there on second down.
2 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10. A timeout taken by Warren JFK. That's their first of the half, so we will take a timeout as well.
Welcome to Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center, where passion meets precision. Experience state-of-the-art technology with 3 TrackMan fitting bays, ensuring your clubs are perfectly tailored.
want to stick around for the halftime show, we'll keep it here for both of the bands. And I've been told there may be a tuba shooting fire. Stay tuned. We shall see. One can only hope we have a tuba shooting fire here tonight. 3rd and 7. Brock, shotgun snap again. Throws out to the left. That's caught. 35. And up to the 37 is Gainey. It'll be a couple yards short of the first down. And we'll see what head coach Matt Altimore is going to do here. 4th and 3. Latonia breaks the huddle quickly to the line. Snap, throw, Gainey, caught, up to the 50, first down Bears. So the quick pass out there to Gainey as he took a couple steps forward to make sure he got that 3 yards of the line to gain and got plenty more. 13, 14-yard reception there. And another Bear first down. Under 7 minutes to go here before halftime. Latonia in United Territory again. Brock has Earl to his left. He gets the shotgun snap, fires to a knee is number 15, Will Henderson. So let's see, I think that's incomplete. No, it is completed pass, but his knee was on the ground as the pass was made. So gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for Latonia. Ball marked at the United 46. Brock with Earl to his left, takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw, now scrambles, then Earl comes out of the backfield, makes
a horse collar. I don't think he got it, but just from the reaction.
So it will be after that gain of 6.
It looks like Warren JFK called a timeout.
Get it all with free haul away and free local delivery. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria, bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time. At Valeria.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Welcome to Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center, where passion meets precision. Experience state-of-the-art technology with 3 TrackMan fitting bays, ensuring your clubs are perfectly tailored to your game. From fun games for the whole family to expert lessons and clinics, there's something for everyone. Our authorized Callaway Club Fitting Center ensures you're equipped with the best. Book online or call our golf shop to reserve your spot today. Mill Creek Indoor Player Development.
And now with a minute 4 left to go in the quarter, they're going for another 2-point conversion try to make it 30-0. And the running clock is 30. I'm not saying they're going to agree to a running clock if they score this 2-point conversion, but they might. You have to agree to it in the first half.
It is good. And it's 34-21. Don't go anywhere. Back after this on your sports network.
We believe
30-0 after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion on the 20-yard touchdown run from D.C. Farrell. And Ursuline up huge with a minute 4 left to go in the first quarter.
And I just got to say, I was not expecting a blowout like this early. I thought we would...
Kick off for the Vikings. A minute 9 left, so for the Warriors, you want to make a quick strike and get this game at least, tied into halftime or 1-point, 2-point game, depending on what they would do if they can strike quickly. All right, the left-footed kicker is ready to go, and here's the kick. They won't kick, and it's actually a short kick, and it's recovered by number 58, Lucas Evanson, the freshman tackle who's on special teams, and he got the ball right to him, and he just took it straight to the ground.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, that is a shot of absolutely nothing. Let's get you seasick here for a moment. 34-21, your score. Still 2:28 to go in the first half, but Girard shows life here late in the second stanza. Drew Starkey gets the return.
And welcome back into the Audible Call. Mike Ackelson along with Anthony Hartwig. Some pretty good games going on. A couple of blowouts happening. Eric's got a switching, and looks like we got a late touchdown somewhere maybe.
I got that switch a little bit late. We got a lot of the pull. What happened, Eric?
Incomplete.
Oh,
There's
incomplete.
1 second left on the clock. With games going to halftime, we can tell you what we will be doing is showing you the band.
We have some inside information, Mike. I'm pretty excited. There might be a flame-throwing tuba player in United. So we're going to be looking at that.
I do know United has just punched in another touchdown in that game. That's game 11, Eric. Well, Omaha, we're going to rewind and show you that one. Got a couple games that have become lopsided, as we like to say. Salem, one of them. Grand Valley, Matthews, another one of them. And when that happens, we're going to keep games that are close, still undecided on the air. But Anthony likes to tell you where you can go if you still want to watch the completion of those games.
Yeah, you can go to ysnlive.com/live, and that's where you can watch your favorite game in its entirety.
So there you have it. We'll get some things moving here. And
Let's see this United play, Mike.
it's a pretty good play. Eric Omaha'd for me, so I like that. That's the first one. That's the setup play. We always like to give you a little setup before the dessert.
Yeah, I mean,
You got to
you
have
got
the
to.
meat and potatoes before the sweet ending. You like that?
I like that, right? You like that? Like Kirk
You like
Cousins,
that?
man.
Huh? You like that? Yeah, I'll bet you do.
Teddy.
Touchdown United.
We're gonna be on the internet after that one.
That
all
one was
all day
right
long. We're going viral.
The gut. Even Radar's smiling on that one.
Oh, and game 4, Madison just kicked a long field goal, 28-7. They just reached halftime.
All right. Apparently Madison just kicked a really
So
long
anyhow,
field goal.
LeBray battled back from the 7-0 deficit. They lead Brookfield now 15-7. But what we're going to do, we're going to step aside, let our announcers do the work, but we're going to get a lot of band action for you coming up here in a few moments.
Obviously. And it is good. A 44-yard field goal to end the first half. So that'll take
seconds. 20 seconds. Rankin's in the shotgun, and he'll spike it. So we'll have a second down and 10, 18 seconds to go as this 2-minute offense for Brookfield has been moving quickly, and they have got some big run plays to keep their drive alive. All right, 18 seconds. Second down and 10 after the spike to get a stop clock. The ball is on the 22-yard line. Here's the snap. He looks to throw to his right. Does Rankin. This ball's intercepted by LeBray. That ball was picked off by number 30, Zach Bartholomew. And the drive for Brookfield stalls after the big interception by the Vikings. And Bartholomew, the sophomore linebacker, with the interception. And for the third possession in a row, the Warriors will end a turnover. They had the fourth down bad snap that was recovered by the Vikings, and then the Vikings had the touchdown. And then the ensuing kickoff was recovered by the Vikings. And then the interception that killed the 2-minute drive for the Warriors. We have 11 seconds to go. We'll see what the Vikings decide to do. It looks like they're just going to kneel it and take their 8-point lead into halftime. Here's the snap. He'll take a kneel. And at the end of 2 quarters here in Brookfield, LeBray leads his MVAC battle 15-7, but they had 2 touchdowns in the second quarter to make the score what it is. At halftime, we'll have the respect.
So 3rd and 10, and we've got a Letonian lineman down. So we'll step aside as he's tended to. 2:58 before halftime, all united.
Hi, I'm Lauren McNally, your state representative. My family and I are huge sports fans, and when we can't get to the games, we love spending family time watching them on YSN. Family time is such a special priority for each of us, and our community is stronger when our
Yes, that's a touchdown.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, pass defender. It was well done. Well done. And a great ball.
Yeah,
great ball.
You took the words right out of my
Yeah.
mouth. Burlingham threw a great pass on that one. It's just good defense.
Yep. We go with 12 seconds. Let's see.
3rd and 20 here, and it's going to be a quarterback keep. He's got some room to go, and just shy of the original line of scrimmage after that gain of 8.
Yeah, about 8 yards. Going to bring up like 3rd and 12. Timeout near side here for the foul.
Off to the sideline under his own power. What a freshman. 6 foot 245. Now Latonia will call a timeout. So we'll step aside again. Hear from Hanoverton.
Going from mindful to mindful sometimes requires a helping, healing hand. Insight Clinical Counseling and Wellness offers a...
That Brown doesn't make you eat your words.
Terry Brown has great size, but just the experience and the physical ability of Bozar, that'd be who I'd be most worried about.
We haven't seen any trickery yet. We haven't seen any trickery yet, but, 5 seconds.
Coach Hanna's in the middle of that huddle, getting all the last-minute adjustments in.
It's going to be 4th and 12.
Sure, everyone's on the same page.
Which will look how deep the defensive backfield is here for the Dragons.
Makes sense, and they got two deep, 2 high safeties. Also looks like Williams is kind of roaming. They might be in a little bit of a nickel here.
You've got
for Latonia. As we are still here in the first half.
Oh,
And Triplin almost throws it to the Falcons there, but that is going to.
Carson Brock. Quarterback takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's under pressure. He better watch out. He's dancing around in the end zone now. He just throws it towards the sideline. As he was under duress, Rowan Kelly comes darting off the left corner. And that'll bring up 4th and 10. So the punt team comes out. Brown, Newbern, and Casto back for the Eagles. Braden Gainey to punt. Gainey's punt is up. High spiral as Thomas Brown steps up and fair catches that inside the 40.
The senior signal caller, Tristan Toy. Toy rolls out, looking, and just throws it away. Plays it safe, 11 seconds left on the clock. Third down for the Raiders. Starkey obviously an option here as well if they don't get it here. Toy looking, firing, and pass incomplete. So now here comes Luke Starkey. Tommy Valentine also coming out, the long snapper. And Jimmy Powell, the holder. Raiders trying to get 3. This will help in the way of that missed extra point.
Sort of gives up there, now pushes down to the 5.
Starkey will step it off. .22-yard attempt for Mr. Starkey. Kick is up, and it is good.
On United, so back it up. So that is a dead ball personal foul on the Eagles. So a mental mistake there brings them back to the 21-yard line. And that is where they will start 1st and 10. Under 2 minutes. Newbern has Swanson in the backfield. He'll give it to Swanson, and now another flag as he pushes forward for 1, maybe 2. Let's see what we got here. So that is a hold. So we're back to 1st and 20. Ball marked at the 31-yard line. .150 on the clock. Newbern all alone in the backfield. He'll bring Schwartz in motion. Now he'll roll to his right. He throws out to the flat, has a wide open Colin Wells. He's down to about the 15. And that's a gain of about 26 there. So 2nd and 5 now for the Eagles. Newbern brings Schwartz in motion. Now he'll roll to his left, stops, fires, and that one falls incomplete. We've got a flag down. That was intended for Wells, and I think he was interfered by Carson Brock there. And they did call pass interference. So that will be a first down. Let's see where they mark this. So all the way down to the 7-yard line. So first and goal for the Eagles from the 7. As they look to put it in here again before halftime. Newbern has Swanson with him on the right, brings Wells in motion. Swanson inside handoff, and he's dropped immediately by Earl.
For the burst. They're trying to go for the pick there.
Yes.
Guys in the area, they just kind of missed the opportunity a bit late to
That was the one. Savant coming over, seeing the ball in the air a little bit too long, almost came down with another one.
low snap to Frey, looking towards the left side and almost picked.
Here's Gino Perry now, find some space.
Good evening, and welcome to the Brookfield High School Homecoming Halftime Show. Our first attendant is Madison Fisher. Madison is the daughter of Cynthia Marutha Fisher and Michael Fisher. Madison is a senior captain of the Lady Warrior soccer team and is a 4-year letter winner. She is also a 4-year letter winner for cross country. Madison is a member of the Lady Warrior basketball team and is a 3-year letter winner. She is a 2-year letter winner for softball. Madison is a BHS varsity cheerleader and will letter this season. She is a section leader for the marching and concert band and is a member of the jazz band. Madison is the senior class vice president and is also the vice president of the student council. She is the president of both the National Honor Society and Spanish Club. She also serves as vice president of the junior class. Madison also participates in drama club and prep bowl. She was awarded the Outstanding Student of the Year for painting, Spanish 3, and pre-apprenticeship 1. In the future, Madison plans to attend a 4-year college or university to major in architecture. Her escort this evening is Ryan Mahalton. Cameron Kirby is our second attendant. She is the daughter of George and Sarah Kirby. Cameron is a varsity cheerleader and a member of both the Lady Warrior soccer and softball teams. She is a 5-year member of the marching band. Cameron is a member of the prep bowl team, SAD, Future Teachers of America, Spanish Club, and is student leader of the drama club. She is the vice president of the National Honor Society. Cameron is a 4-year member of the student council and serves as student council president. She is a 2-year member of the award-winning BHS Journalism Yearbook staff. This summer, Cameron was selected to represent Brookfield High School in attending Buckeye Girls State at Bowling Green State University. Cameron is the president of the senior class. She carries a 4.0 GPA and was awarded Outstanding Student of the Year for English 10 and Algebra 1. Cameron also spends time volunteering at Brookfield Elementary School events, youth soccer and softball camps, and at Brookfield Winterfest. In the future,
I mean, good enough for a first down, but a bad snap. I know, I'm a center. I was a center in my day.
Oh, I've actually seen you do some bad snaps.
All centers have bad snaps, but a bad snap can throw up the bad timing and rhythm of a play, and it could shoot yourself in the foot, and that's what reserve is doing. They're shooting themselves in the foot, and that's what Coach Armini has been saying all year, is they need to eliminate the mental mistakes that they make on themselves and shooting themselves in the foot. Pater opens up. Empty backfield. Scoots Darney at the bottom of your screen. And Coach Armini has to call a timeout, and he's
As we're at 13 seconds and counting, and it looks like Coach Matt Altamore is just happy with going into the locker room as is, and he is. So we're going to go to half, 42-6 Eagles. Stick with us for the Latonia and United Marching Band halftime show.
Iteration of the Gold Prize has not disappointed. We want to give a shout out to our most experienced alumni, Leroy McNeely, who was a 1971 graduate of PV High School. He's doing it now. Let tonight be a lesson to all our Laker musicians that just because you might graduate from Fine-Tuning Valley, it doesn't mean you leave behind your gold pride. Play on, develop your love of music, and support the arts in our community. Now to close our homecoming show, get ready to move with Queen's legendary 1978 rock classic, Fat Bottom Girls, conducted by current PB band director and 2010 drum major, Mr. Justin Bell.
15 yards on that running play. And
Big kaboom. Let's see what the +1 looks like here on the PAT. Last one doinked off the side. This time it goes up and
A predictor here. I think you got it.
Stacked die. Pass off to Bram. Bram pushing forward, and it's going to be enough for a first touchdown, Wildcats.
You got to like the
falls to the point where, you know, after a certain time you just kind of run out of things to talk about, especially when you're by yourself. So I'm glad we're here, and I'm glad this is a more interesting game.
Camel with the ball here on their own 45, looking to get this one into Mineral Ridge territory. The throw, Brown had not turned around yet.
No, he was
not ready for that throw, as the throw just comes off too quick there by Lambert. Temperature has gone down to about 65 degrees out here. So it has definitely cooled off since at least week 1, where we were still in the 80s at this point.
Yeah.
Of course, at this point, I think we were just seeing the sun setting too, so. That's how you know that the seasons are finally changing here. These are still pretty green.
It's definitely October.
Snap coming back here now for Lambert. Hands it off to Timlin. Running through. He's got himself a first down. Going to the 40. Sneaking.
Towards Camel, but I didn't see his sign as to what
That
the penalty was.
is very interesting. So we're just replaying second down as is. Pretend that one just didn't happen.
I guess, yeah.
Well, the snap comes back to Lambert. Quick to throw to Coolius, has it, and then gets taken down hard times. Big one there by Owen Silak.
Yeah, it was a good pass, but like you said, he had no chance there.
Wow, throwing some authority there on defense is Silak. That was just beautiful there defensively. Had him read perfectly. Yeah, you had your receiver open, you got the game, but
both teams have been able to run the ball.
I'll tell you what, you got to get down here quick. Just the way that the game has been going, whoever's had possession has really drained the clock. And Easton, that's going to do it. That's going to help you move it a little bit further as you need. It's just a matter of, can you get into the red zone in a formal fashion? It is 58 seconds left in the third quarter. You only get 12 minutes in the fourth.
That jet sweep action drew some defenders. He did a nice job with the run pass option read there, the RPO takes off, gets and hits the hole for the first down.
And it will be once again Easton. Gets the snap. Going to be into the scrum of the Struthers Wildcats. And a great job by them to just kind of swallow and contain this offense in between the tackles for one of the few times tonight. And it paid dividends there. It's a loss on the play. Brings up about it looks to be second and about 11.
I think you hit it on the head. Their previous drive, Lakeview's had success when they get to the edges, when they draw some stuff with the jet sweep action and everything else. They're just not going to line up and run the ball hat on Struthers and be very successful. They got to draw some people in with the motion.
That'll end our third quarter with the score 21-9. We'll see you for the start of the fourth quarter. We'll be back after a quick word here on YSN.
Catch Penguin Game Day, Wednesday nights at 7 on 21 WFMJ.
Hi, this is the kids out there. Quite literally, that's probably that could have been his son out there who was down that field. Hands it off to Timlin. Why not? Finds a hole. Flag comes out.
That's probably coming back.
Now it's a first down if it counts, but again, there's probably going to be holding against Camel. As that seems to be Coleus with his arms out again, just wondering what this time. What have we done?
Well, it's going to be another holding. It's going to go back. See how far they decide to put this one.
And there might be another one here, perhaps for the arguing. Out there with his arms out, not happy was Caden Smith.
Yeah, they did get
voicing his opinion, so they gave him even more for talking.
Yep.
Got to keep your cool out there. I know you're not happy with the holding, but you can't go out there and start insulting the ref. They're going to take it personally, and they're going to hurt you even more. So instead of 5, I think they might be going back 15 here. It's going back even further.
God.
That's what happens here when you talk to the ref.
Half the distance to the goal or something? That might have been a half the distance to the goal call.
I'm wondering what he had to say there. Caden Smith, again, was the one who was the most vocal, at least the most animated here when he was responding.
So they're at the 37 or 38, and they have to get to the 20.
It's second
27.
and 25 here. That's how many yards they need one way or the other.
I don't think it's 25. That's not
25 yards.
It's not 25. That's more than 25.
That's what it says on the scoreboard at least.
Scoreboard's wrong.
Well, maybe second and 25 to get back to the original marker.
Maybe.
Well, a nice little run here, and, well, if it was a full 10, then that'd be a first down. But, again, that's if. Run the ball there again was DeAndre Brown.
DeAndre Brown, the ball carrier.
So that was at least 30 yards. Now maybe it's more 25.
It says 17 on the scoreboard.
How? And I could count individually.
Yeah, 17 it is. Believe so. No, 27.
No, yeah.
27.
You're
no.
off.
I was off too. It's fine. Flag comes
Another
out.
one.
I think it's going to be holding.
Again. Let's bring it back now.
I'm just seeing Lambert hold on to that ball and then go out. There had to be holding to get him that hole. I'd be surprised if it goes against the Rams at this point. Things have been going from bad to worse here on this drive for the Red Devils.
Yeah, they got themselves, a gift there with the face mask, but then they just went and dug themselves.
Sneak touchdown run.
I have, but it wasn't really that. It was like slow motion. Like he just backed up and went up through a hole, and there was no one there.
Like literally, he took one step back, saw the A gap wide open, and just took off for the end zone, and nobody was there.
Yeah, it was a broken play, or I don't know if a player wasn't on the field or,
I think
or what. But
I don't think Columbiana was just ready for it.
I mean, as old as I am, I think I would have got a first down on that one. I don't think I'd go 84. About 4 yards, and I'd be out of wind anyway.
Yeah.
So the other 80 you got to tack on.
Yeah. Nice little 84-yard. I can't believe I'm saying it. 84-yard QB sneak touchdown run. as Timmy Potts will line up in shotgun with Landon Hefner off to his left, going for a 2-point conversion. He'll try to throw it on the RPO, and it went way over the head of his intended target. The 2-point conversion is no good. With your score, Columbiana 21, Southern Local 18. We'll be right back as well as we get a word from our YSN sponsors.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location.
Pistol formation for Pastella. Pastella hands it off to, I believe that's Cole. Pushing forward, Cole. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. Excuse me, that's Bram.
Had some counter action there that time. He's seen some guys pulling this side of the sideline and was really able to cut it up and follow that wave of linemen that were going that way. 3rd and 3 now for the Cats.
Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield with Pastella. Hands the ball off. Finally tripped up right around the, I want to say the 36-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Wildcats, and Cole gets them what they need to continue this drive.
They get 2 possessions with the ball here. I think Lakeview has to stop them at least once here in the next 2 stances here with the downs.
Pastella rolls to his right. He's going to run with it. Trying to find some running room. He's going to be brought down right around the sideline. Good tackle there by Newton.
That was Newton. Good tackle by Newton there.
Making that play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got to win this set of downs if you're Lakeview. You got to get the ball back within the next couple of downs here.
Makes it about 2nd and 9. Ball at the 37-yard line. Under 10 minutes to play in tonight's game.
Good pursuit there by Newton on the play.
Pistol formation. Pastella hands it off to Bram. Bram pushing through and brought down right around the 44-yard line. Excuse me, that's Tyler Cole.
The spin there by Cole was able to get him another yard. Really hit the hole with some authority there. Sets up another 3rd and short. If you're Struthers, I don't know if this is 4-down territory. I think it depends on what you do on this play. If you're Lakeview, you need to stop because you need the ball here. You need the ball within these next set of downs.
Big 3rd down for the Wildcats. 2 yards to go. 3rd and 2. This time over to Cole, and Cole not able to find any running room. It's going to be stopped short of the first down marker and bring up a 4th and about 1.
A lot of Bulldogs just firing to the ball there. Newton got off again with another good push.
From the 46.
It is close. It's going to be a very manageable 1 yard, but we've seen this before at 4th and goal at the beginning of the game. It does look like we're going to go for it, though.
Lakeview, a must stop here. This is almost a must play.
Is this a hard count, maybe?
Possibly. Do you go all the way down and then call a timeout? No, they're going to run a play.
Hand it to Bram. Bram's pushing forward, and he gets the first down right at the 50-yard line, and the Struthers will continue their drive.
He finished off that run right there on the S there at midfield for Struthers. Big first down for Bam Bam, the king. The king is in the house. One homecoming king earlier in the night, Devin Brown.
Now, offensive line doing a great job here tonight. You know,
a little better in the second half.
Absolutely. They're starting to bear down.
First half was a little shaky. Like the skippers were getting some pressure. You
had some moments.
You weren't used to seeing the Raitai train not picking up 3 to 5 yards each carry.
Right.
Skippers were keeping them contained to about 1, 2, some for a loss. But
and I think that's due in part to their schematics.
There's another big carry by Vickery. That's good for.
Wait, he just muscled that thing. He's not letting anybody just bring him down.
Yeah, and we.
Quarterback was in the pocket. Ball did not get to the line of scrimmage. And there's intentional grounding against Girard. So a loss of down and back him up 5. I thought it was 5. Is it more than 5?
Second down and a little bit to go.
So it'll be 3rd down and long. My goodness. Gerard's got to get to the 38-yard line. And they're sitting on the 10. Talone looking. He's going to step up right into the teeth of the Raider defense. And he loses the ball again. What's the call here?
Now it's like slowing it down. Let's start grinding it out. Let's take that time down and shorten the game.
We've got twins in the near side, twins at the top, cross and shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's looking to kick it out. Not there. He brings it down, goes up the middle, picks up about 3 yards.
What a busted play. Yeah. I don't know if he was just looking for Ty Vickery on that screen and it wasn't there.
It's either Ty or Luke Giddings, but Castellano was on the coverage.
Yo-Yo Maher was, he was in there.
Yeah, he was on it. And, you know, it's a good thing that Ryan read it and was like, no, I'm just going to take this down and take it up the middle.
Pulling it down, safe option, nothing wrong with gaining 3 yards. You know, they're used to the big chunks. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It gets it.
Pistol formation again. Pastella hands the ball off to Cole. Cole running past the 40-yard line. Still on speed on the 30. Will he be able to get into the end zone? Waiting for the signal. Touchdown. And it's a touchdown from 42 yards out.
We used to have a saying in the city when I was a kid, and when we played, if I'm even, I'm leaving. And he left, and no one was going to get an angle on him. Once he got into the secondary, no one was touching him. Touchdown, Tyler Cole, the freshman being explosive there.
Cole is second of the night. A shoe-in.
5 yards, but here we go. East Palestine first and 10 from the 35 or the 25-yard line. Takes a snap. May's going way out, wide out to the right here. And he's out of bounds. Oh, geez, here we go. Another flag. I mean, they're
out the middle. Pulling it down. Safe option. Nothing wrong with gaining 3 yards. You know, they're used to the big chunks. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It gets the job done as well.
A little tighter formation. We've got one in the backfield, and that's Cross taking the snap, giving it to Ty Vickery. He goes up the left side. He's got a little bit of room, and he's busting through, and he's still moving, and he's going to be down at the 5. Now he's going to be another Laker first down.
Ty Vickery, can't say it enough. Keeps the track moving.
Just running downhill.
From the gun. Actually, that is caught. He stays on his feet. Bochuk to Kimura.
Moving.
Just running downhill. Cross them in the backfield, direct snap. Oh, open. Play looks like it's going to the left. The defensive line shifts to the left. He sees it.
Uriachi on the carry, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
first down to 38-yard line it was. Well, so East Palestine looking to take their first lead to 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Was up 21-7 here at one point. And then they were about to be up 28-14. Yeah. Now it looks like East Palestine's driving to take the lead. So Uriachi hands it off here to number 12, and he's up the middle for about a 6-yard gain. Schnell on the carry. We have 2nd and 4.
Tackled by number 14, Landon Ramsey. 2nd down.
the Wellsville 33-yard line.
Same formation that they've been in. A couple guys wide. Takes the snap. He's going straight up the middle again.
Trying to follow his blocks. He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
Yuriachi tackled by a host.
Yeah. 3rd and 20 at their own 42. Aljancic drops down, fires over the middle, and it's beyond the reach. Over his intended receiver, Austin
and
Wade.
We're going to have a penalty after play.
And a late penalty marker comes flying in.
I think that's going to be on Canfield.
Some extracurriculars.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it looked like one of the Canfield guys kind of gave a little shot to Burek after the play.
And that's going to go against Louisville. And here's the key.
I was wrong.
A dead ball penalty backs them up 15, and the down counts. So that's enormous.
Yeah, I'll tell you now. They're, like you were saying about flipping the field.
Now the field's
they flipped
flipped
on themselves.
Yeah.
And they've just committed 25 yards in penalties in 3 downs.
Right.
So,
and I'm only a little happy about this because this is usually something that Canfield does. So, I'm happy for once that we're not doing it to ourselves.
Enzo Coco awaits the kick from Stouffer, and he's going to watch it bounce out of bounds. And the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 at their 41-yard line when we come back with 10:55 to go.
How did things ever get so far with your high heating bills?
So 1st and 10 from the 27. Tigers just have no answer for Yuri Auchi. So 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Takes a snap. He's going off to the left. It's Yuri Auchi again. He gets through. Tackled by Watkins, about a 7-yard gain.
Yuriachi on the carry. Tackle on the play by Tyler Watkins.
We're spot up on it. Yeah, pretty close there.
And that is the end of
the end of the third quarter. It's tied up at 21. We'll be back for the final quarter right after this.
No matter what time of year, it's always a great time to shop at Sheely's. Create the perfect home with a full lineup of appliances from Whirlpool. From stocking your fridge to cooking for family and friends and even cleaning up afterwards, Whirlpool offers solutions for any occasion. Whatever life brings, these washer and dryer pairs help keep laundry under.
So you have the instincts, and that's just instinctive football. That's something that you just can't do on the practice field. You're either going to do it or you don't. 2nd and 7 coming up at their own 44. And a big possession, really, for this Louisville defense. If they can get this ball back for their offense, down 3 as we approach the 10-minute mark. It's Tyler Rapich on the field. He hands off to Panunzio one more time. Out near midfield, and there's a penalty marker on the field.
It's like holding will bring it back for Canfield.
They're going to get Zach.
Marketing to learn more.
Brown. And Brody
He's
Brown.
got plenty of yards to move the chains.
Moves the chains for an Indian first down. 19 seconds here in the third. I don't think they'll run another play.
30 seconds on the play clock, so they can let the clock run out if they choose, and it looks like they are going to.
12 minutes left to me. It's anybody's game.
It's tied game,
Big play, one big play could help anything here.
Takes the snap. Again, he's going right off and bounces off a guy again and bounces off another guy and carries another guy down to the 1-yard line.
He's just a big guy.
Yeah, you got to hit him. You got to get lower. You can't go up chest with him because he's just going to knock you down and knock you off. And guys are just bouncing off of him. He's down to the goal line.
First and goal to 2. Maybe 3. It's probably just going to be.
They're going to get a quick play. He's just going
quarterback
straight.
show. Yeah.
He's going straight up. He's probably going to go off to the left there, off the left tackle. made a liar out of me. He's going to the right. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Palestine.
Hiriachi into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice Palestine takes the lead. That's their first lead of the game.
Yep, fourth quarter. So lining up for the extra point kick. They've made all three so far. See if they can go 4 for 4. Snap is off. Hold is down. Kick is up. And I don't know how in the world these haven't been blocked. These things are almost hitting them in the face mask.
It looks like they're right there.
I mean, they're right there. Like, take a dive for it. So they don't get to it, so that makes the score Wellsville 21, East Palestine 28. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we're built on dependability, just like our SUVs.
Whether you need one for driving around town, traveling with family, or that morning commute.
We have the expertise and extensive selection to find you an SUV.
Clippers are up 21-18. And this is very interesting, folks.
This is where it gets important to see who has the gas left in the tank. At $3 a gallon, it's not cheap anymore either.
Indeed.
But these guys don't run on electric here under Friday Night Lights.
Timmy Potts will line up under center. Send a man in motion. He will keep it himself. He's still going. Timmy Potts will keep going, and he will be brought down at about
close to the 40.
About the 39-yard line. Timmy Potts carrying the team on his back to make sure Southern comes away with a victory on their homecoming night.
11:40, down by 3, fourth quarter.
16 left in the game. Snap, go to the air, pass, completed, in an open lane. Down the field goes Iluwano. Iluwano puts it through the end zone for 6. Out to here, Iluwano gets the pass on the slant and racks up those rack yards on the run after catch. Adds 6 more to the Falcon lead. And it's a full 7-16.
So we'll be right back after we take a brief message real quick from our local sponsors.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar.
Touchdown is good. Sideline warning issued to Austintown Fitch. It's their first sideline warning of the game. Extra point coming up from Ruggles. He's 1 for 1 in extra point.
Field goal, but they converted a big-time 4th and 2 just before they were able to kick that field goal. Haxwelder takes a snap, fakes the give, over the middle, got a man caught, and this is going to go for an Eagles touchdown. Braden Songer, 76 yards, and Hubbard responds in 2 plays. An RPO play by Hackwelder. He hits his receiver, Songer, over the middle.
Be deliberate.
Run down by number 5, Victor DiMarzio for the Spartans.
His helmet came off, so he's got to come out.
Yeah, Coleman's helmet did come off. Victor DiMarzio on the tackle for Boardman. So James Jones will replace him at quarterback. 2nd down and 8.
2-yard gain on the play sets up 2nd and 8 for Raiders. The 36-yard line. This got to be a big play here. You got to get on the 3rd and long.
Jones with some time. Jones's pass intended for Crum is incomplete.
Pass intended for number 29, Marcus Crum Jr. is incomplete.
3rd down and 8 for Warren.
36-yard line.
Jones will go off. We'll see Coleman back in at quarterback.
And don't be surprised if Harding goes with that end around to try to get this close.
Listen, guys, I'm just going to keep it again. Yeah, you guys know what to do. Start the ball.
Yep, end around.
Coleman end around. He's got running room. And he'll be down to the 21-yard line. That's Aries Coleman Bay having enough for the first down.
I don't know what's more frustrating, knowing what play is going to be coming and just sitting up here watching it.
15-yard gain on third down will move the chains for the Raiders. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No, like the last three quarters.
He doesn't even try to hide it anymore.
Coleman will keep it. He'll gain 7 yards on first down. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Raiders.
Gain of 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
And the clock starts to become an issue for Boardman as we get down near 4 minutes left in the ball game. They do just get it off. And Coleman will be stopped after a short gain.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Just got a yard there. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Looks like Harding just is content running the clock.
Gain sets up 3rd and 2.
Harding taking their time. Coleman pushing the pile, and he'll be brought down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. I hate to say that, but
you're right.
Killing us.
Yeah, let's just let him in this play.
Clock moves under 3 minutes. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining.
Fumble would be nice right here.
Punch the ball out. Someone punch Coleman and punch the ball out. What you gotta do? Hold him up and punch it out.
Play clock under 10. Coleman will keep it. And Coleman will be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coleman on the keeper brought down by number 57 for the Spartans.
Timeout. Let's go.
If you're Boardman now, you got to wonder about using timeouts here. The clock's they're gonna snap this with under 2 minutes to play.
And unfortunately, they had to call that timeout after Harding called theirs when they put Coleman back under center.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Need a turnover.
Coleman is just going to wait now. Let the clock run. Snaps it. And we're going to get a penalty marker. False start against the Raiders. And you know, Donnie, the past couple of plays, it looks like one of the backs has started almost
Always
a
leaning. Yeah.
count before the snap. And Boardman gets the flag. More importantly, that's going to stop the clock. So 1:43 left to play.
So Harding's going to take all the time off the clock and then run it again, rerun the clock again.
Should be able to run the clock there.
No. Okay, big break for the Spartans, both the yardage and the clock stoppage. Coleman will keep it straight through the middle, and Coleman's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown.
Chaz Coleman on the keeper for the Raiders.
7-yard touchdown run by Chaz Coleman will put the Raiders up 19-14 pending the extra point.
7 to go, 22-14 in the favor of the visiting Vikings.
Quarterback number 12, Wade Foster. You've seen him line up a tight end a bunch.
Brookfield's trying to get their second conference win of the season, and the Vikings are trying to avoid their second loss in conference.
Starting tight end and the backup quarterback. He's now sprung into action for the second week in.
Welcome back into the Audible Call. Game's getting down to the end. We've got our great 4-box up that Eric loves to use. Warren Harding just taking the lead against Boardman, a minute 33. Fitch in a dogfight against Maslin Perry. All knotted at 24 in Beaver Local between the Beavers and Hubbard. And how about LeBray and Brookfield? 22-14. That's a good ball game.
Always is. Do you remember that playoff game a couple years ago between LeBray and Hubbard? Look at the bottom left.
Yeah.
Oh, he got tackled. But remember that LeBray Brookfield game a couple of years ago in the playoffs that went into like double overtime?
Yeah. Absolutely. So we've got a lot of good action going on here on the Audible Call. Again, brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. Can tell you that Beaver Local is driving now against Hubbard. They are down to the Eagles' 30-yard line, so we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to go back to our announcers. We're going to let them do some stuff. We will be back to wrap the show up at the end, but we are seeing some great action around the Valley tonight, Anthony.
The 39-yard line, he's just going to work his way forward and out of bounds at the 38. So first play, they trust Foster to throw on the run, and he delivers an accurate ball to Sievers, and a good chunk pickup out to the 39-yard line, sets up 3rd down and short. 4 yards to gain for the Beavers for a first down. They got to get to the 35-yard line in Hubbard territory. It may be 4-down territory if they don't lose any yards on this play. Clock stopped with 9:04 to play in the fourth quarter after Sievers went out of bounds. They've got 7 seconds to snap the ball. They're in the shotgun, now the pistol formation. Purdue behind Foster. There's 3 seconds to snap it. 2, 1. Foster gets the snap off in time. Turns, gives to Purdue up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 35, inside the 30. Tough run by Tyler Purdue. He's been breaking tackles and running through the defense all night long. He picks up a good chunk to the 29-yard line there. We'll give him 9 yards on the carry, and it's a first down and 10. Purdue continues to have a productive day on the ground. Again, 1st and 10. Ball at the 29-yard line in Hubbard territory for the Beavers. Wade Foster in the game after Taylor Johnston came out due to an injury. Power shotgun for Beaver Local. Jones to Foster's right, Purdue behind him. The turn and the give to Purdue running right. He's at the 25-yard line, and that is where he is whistled down. So a good 4-yard pickup on first down for this set of downs for Beaver Local. They can get to the 19-yard line to pick up a first. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Beavers. Clock now at 8 minutes to play in this fourth quarter, now inside of it. Once again, it's power shotgun. This time it looks like Sievers is to Foster's left. Purdue is behind him. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Foster takes the snap. He'll fake the give to Sievers. It's a triple option. He flips it to Purdue. Purdue hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down for no gain. That was a triple option play. Foster pulled it from Sievers.
Clippers looking to get their first win since 2018 over Southern. Sergenovic hands it off to Pruitt. Sergenovic has the ball, actually. Sergenovic looking for some room. And he got some room. He got a 7-yard gain, making it 2nd and 3 for the Clippers. Clippers just draining that clock, making sure Southern has little time.
Fire on the run, pass tipped and incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 5. He tried to get it to Brock Sievers here on the near sideline. The pump fake was to Kane Curran early. It looked like he was going to tuck it and go, but he tries to throw it into a tight window to see.
He hands it off to Pruitt, and Pruitt will be stopped short of a first down. Making it 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches for the Clippers. And it looks like the Clippers are going to bring in their heavy setbacks.
And 42 yards for Caleb Mays. He made from this distance 3 weeks ago at East Liverpool. Can he do it now? Snap hold. Mays' kick. Well struck. Does it have the distance? No. It is short, and the Beavers will turn it over on downs on the missed field goal to Hubbard in a tie ball game, 24-24, with 6:55 remaining. Looked like Mays may have had the aim.
6 yard, about an 8 yard gain, really. So
we'll bring up 3rd and 7, maybe?
3rd and 7.
Tackled by number 17,
Got
Tate
Tiger down the
Shaw.
field.
Williams injured Tiger on the field.
So we got a man down, player down. We'll be right back.
How do you feel when you wake
He's
up?
running back, has Mihalis right side at the 30, spins out of a tackle, 35-40. At the 45, he is shoved out of bounds. Late flag comes in. That it's either holding or a late hit. I'm not quite sure what that penalty is going to be. If it's a holding against Hubbard, it would be another killing penalty. They'd still get a first down on the gain by Mihalis, considering where the penalty is. The flag is thrown at the 45-yard line. Let's see the call.
Repeat the play, making it 3rd and inches. They are repeating the play. They still got the heavy set bunch. Here we go again. It looked like something happened to the play clock. They're restarting the play clock. And it looks like it is a timeout. Timeout Clippers.
The fans are uncertain what happened, but for some reason they didn't. They just replay. They're replaying the down, and the fans want it to be 4th down, but for some reason they're replaying that down. So that's why.
And he's hit. Tigers got to wrap up. Okay.
Number 12.
They said he was forward progress was stopped in bounds, so the
Yeah,
clock's still
so the
running.
clock's still running. Zach Schnell again. So 3rd down now and 3.
But the pickup good enough for a Hubbard first down. 4 yards there for Mihalis. He's gotten the call all 3 plays. Like he got knocked off the route by either Sievers or Kane Curran. So the penalty comes in. It's going to go against Beaver Local. They're going to call a personal foul. They're going to say, I believe Cheney was defenseless when Sievers hit him. So it's a personal foul. Instead of a 10-yard penalty, it's 15 for Hubbard. So they'll move the ball inside the Beavers' 40-yard line. Coach McKenzie getting the explanation here on the near side. Inside 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. And that a huge penalty that goes against Sievers. Bring the ball to the 37-yard line in Beavers territory. And we're starting to get into the area where the defensive penalties may be used by Beaver Local. Hubbard eating clock now. Shotgun, Hackwelder takes the snap. Give to Mihalis right side, trying to bounce it around the edge. Spins out of a tackle at the 35, working towards the 30-yard line, and Mihalis doing some tough running himself for Hubbard. It's a 7-yard pickup to the 30, and it sets up 2nd and 3. Clock continues to run. 4:40 remains in the fourth quarter. And time becoming of the essence for this Beaver local defense as Hubbard nears field goal range and potentially touchdown range. Again, 2nd and 3, Hackwalder in the backfield. Berkeley in the back, but Hackwalder's going to take it himself, running right side. Bounces it around the outside to the 25-yard line, knocked out of bounds inside the 25. It's a first down.
He hands it off to Pruitt. Pruitt will have enough for a 4-yard gain. Check that, a 3-yard gain. 4-yard, actually. 2nd and 6 for the Clippers.
4 minutes remaining in the game. Southern Local has a 4-point lead here on their homecoming night as the Clippers line up in the shotgun.
Surjanovic in shotgun sends men in motion. Pruitt off to his left. Surjanovic takes the snap. Pruitt has the ball, and Pruitt will be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Right at about the line of scrimmage, making it third. Check that. He gained about 1 yard, making it 3rd and 5 for the Clippers. As from earlier as well, Southern held them at the 2-yard line. Southern looking to hold them again here in Wigwam Stadium with 3 minutes and seconds here in the going. The crowd is going wild, hoping for an Indian stop. Hanson off. It was a timeout before the play started. Timeout Clippers, their 2nd of the half. As they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well, folks.
Didn't take our timeout, did we?
I hope not.
What's the call
maybe
here?
East Palestine took theirs. They might want to tell them to calm down here. I mean,
what's the call? We didn't take our timeout, did we? I don't know.
Somebody took it.
Okay, it looks like East Palestine called a timeout.
Yeah, that would be their first timeout.
I can't believe it, but like Jason said, you just take a knee 3 times, and I mean maybe we also had like 1 second left if
they might
you took
have
4 in a row.
They might have to take a punt, but you could just. I mean, I don't understand it. There's 40 seconds on the play clock. You run. They call a timeout to the first down. You still got 2nd and 3rd down. You're going to run 1 minute and 20 seconds off the clock with 2 minutes left. Then you got 40 seconds for 4th down before you're going to snap it.
I mean, like you said, he was due because the amount of times he ran the ball and got hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he was getting hit by 4 and 5 guys every single play. It was a bound to come out. I didn't even see who made the hit to bring up the fumble, but it's gut check time. You know, this team also needs a game like this where they go down and they score to get the win.
How about a field goal to win the game? That'd be nice.
I mean, would that be a nice thing to write back to Italy about?
Yeah, he would definitely get the game.
None of his friends would believe him, would they? Wise in motion, fakes it to Wise. Looks, he fires it over the middle. Oh, and the receiver slipped. Man, Boyd stopped and slipped. That was almost. He had it. It was a good pass, but he slipped it. It went above him. I mean,
you don't have to get it all in one chunk here.
No, you don't. No. So
the first down still stops the clock.
Yeah, they got to get a first down to keep the chains moving. Yeah. I mean, to get the.
You don't have to get 50 on the first play.
You're losing. You have to get the chains moving.
You get a first down, run up, spike it, settle down. Plenty of time. You got 1 minute 15 left. I might run like a screen pass or something.
Takes a snap, fakes it, looking. He throws it over to Watkins. He makes the catch. He's at the 45, and he's out of bounds at the 48-yard line. So that's a gain of about. Yep, that's a gain of about 6. It's a gain of 6 there, so it's 3rd and 4. That was a good play, smart play there.
Yeah, I mean you didn't force it down the field or nothing.
And you stopped the clock.
So again, ball at the 35-yard line for the Beavers. This is solid starting field position for Beaver Local. And as they take the field offensively, they'll huddle up before they take the line of scrimmage, but it looks like Wade Foster is going to be the quarterback here for Beaver Local. So the junior, he's played a lot of tight end this season. The backup quarterback going to be asked and called upon to go lead a game-tying touchdown drive out of the shotgun. First play, he's going to throw a screen pass to Zaven Riley, looking for some blockers, cuts it left, and he's tackled for a loss in the backfield. Good start to the drive defensively for Hubbard. He's tackled for a loss of 3 back at the 32-yard line. Time is of the essence for the Beavers. Inside 3 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. They're not going to waste too much time, you'd assume, getting back up to the line of scrimmage, and they don't. Obviously, 4-down territory the rest of the way for Beaver Local. They do have 3 timeouts on this drive. Empty set for Foster. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Foster rolls left, looking to throw this one. They take the field offensively. McKenzie, 50, cuts it back at the 45. Inside the 40, and he's brought down right at that 40-yard line, but a big catch from McKenzie. Foster, the cross-body throw, and a big pickup for the Beavers to jumpstart the drive. McKenzie just sitting wide open. Zone defense for Hubbard. They just completely forgot about him, and a good read and cross-body throw by Foster. Now at the Hubbard 40-yard line. 2:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Beavers in the shotgun. 3 receivers to Foster's left, 1 to his right. Now a whistle from the far side official. And a timeout going to be taken by Hubbard defensively. So they want to get their ducks in a row after the big pickup by the Beavers offense. 2:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, 1st and 10 for the Beavers at the Eagles' 40-yard line when we come back.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We've had a heck of a game here at Pastor Field between Beaver Local and Hubbard. Back in the first half, Hubbard scored the first 2 touchdowns of this game. They led it 14-0. Beavers got it back to 14-14 before halftime. Beavers scored first in the third quarter to make it 17-14. Since then, it's just been back and forth. A field goal for the Beavers to kick off the second half scoring. Then Hubbard kicked a field goal. Beaver Local scored a touchdown. Hubbard would score a touchdown on their next drive. Hubbard able to get a stop, and then they took the lead late here in this fourth quarter, 31-24. But now the Beavers have the ball at the Eagles' 40-yard line. 2:16 to play in the fourth. Shotgun for Beaver Local. Foster with Purdue in the backfield. He gives it to Purdue, running left side, bounces off a tackler, gets to the 36-yard line, trying to work forward to the 35, but he's not able to get there. He only picks up 4 yards, but not a bad pickup on a first down play, just shy of the 35 at the 36-yard line. Now the Beavers back to looking at the sideline for the play call. Inside, 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter of a 7-point game. First down marker is at the 30-yard line in Hubbard territory. Shotgun for the Beavers. 3 receivers to Foster's left, 1 to his right. Purdue in the backfield with him. Foster drops back looking to throw. Fires. Near side, incomplete. Through the hands of the intended receiver, Kane Curran. Good coverage. Late pursuit by Matthew Cheney to make that a tough play for Curran. Now 3rd and 6 for the Beavers.
So Wellsville goes down 28-27, and they'll be on the road at United next week before coming home against Columbiana in Week 9. So for Jason Valentine and DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott back at home base, I'm Gary Altizer. Thanks for tuning in to YSN, and we will see you guys right back here in.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network.
Local came out in formation-wise and adjust accordingly. So interesting, though. They had to burn a timeout early in the third quarter. Now they've burnt their remaining 2 on this drive. They burnt a
Provid on the direct snap, multiple flags
Holding.
Two flags fly. There's a holding
on Warren
the
JFK.
Eagles.
I don't know. You might want to just decline this. Take a 2nd and 7, and then the clock stop because he's out of bounds. Because then it'll be 1st and 10, and it's just more time to kill. Now they're going to take it, though. Well, I guess you do have your 3 timeouts, so that's has to go into the thought there.
Yeah, just under 3 minutes left in the game. A screen to Kimura off his hands. We've seen this a couple times tonight. Solid passes that should be the resulting in big gains, at least modest gains.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you might want to just put your head down and run twice here. And you're going to take time off the clock. There's no 2-minute warning. You're going to take time off the clock.
And there he goes. QB keeper stays on his feet. He barrels for a first down.
They're going to say he fumbled. Let's see. No signal from the ref. Rootstown thinks they have it.
Oh, Rootstown
wow.
has it.
They do. Rootstown at the 40.
Oh, my.
And there's no replay there to check that one, CJ. The call stands.
Wow. What a turn. Well, just an awesome run from Bolchak, but unable to maintain possession at the very end. To the left side. The direct snap to Rudding. A 6-yard gain.
Oh, comes down to this. Warren JFK defense got to make a stand here.
Yeah. The defense was really good in the first half, and they've bent a couple times here in this second half.
Yeah, they did give up the touchdown, but they had a cushion at the time, and no cushion here. It's touchdown ties, it probably takes the lead.
Rudding to the left side, finding a hole. He has a first down. He's over the 50, still on his feet. Eventually gets brought down at the 48 in Eagle territory. You almost think that if Bolchak was able to maintain possession, that would have pretty much wrapped up the game. There's another QB keeper. A 3-yard gain.
I mean, I know they got their timeouts, but
they're going to use their first one. So a timeout taken by Rootstown. Minute 43 remaining in this game.
Yard line, but he paid a price. A big hit by the safety Matthew Cheney delivered to Sievers as he was coming down with that football. He held on for the catch, so it's 1st down and 10 for the Beavers inside Hubbard's 20 at the 18-yard line. But Sievers getting checked out here on the near side, so he's out for the time being. Beaver local now, though, with a fresh set of downs and brand new life. Inside the red zone, knocking on the door of scoring this touchdown against Hubbard. They need the touchdown and the extra point to tie it. You question if they would go for 2 should they score a touchdown, but obviously the first concern is even getting there. Still got 18 yards to go and a minute 25.
Around, and it's loose, and the Falcons get it. The Panthers had their opportunity. They had their hands on it for a second. Couldn't secure the ball. It'll be Fitch football, and it'll be a victory formation kneel away from a 6-1 start to the season. Officials going to talk it over, confirm. A flag was out, actually. Looks like near side. Line judge called the flag out. Falcons in victory formation, just need to kneel it. They'll do so, and they'll get the win, walking the tightrope and coming out with a 20-15 victory as the Falcons go 6-1 on the season, while the Perry Panthers will drop to 3-4. Fitch now will be set up to play Erie McDowell in Erie, Pennsylvania next week. 7 p.m. start time kickoff for week 8 of the high school football season. The Falcons take their 6-1 record, show some good defense again tonight, and get enough on offense with a new look of Colin Callagher under center. Well, it's 4th and 7. And a timeout taken by JFK. So they want to ice this a little bit.
Three to his right. Foster fakes the give, takes it himself in the middle, makes a cut. Foster lowers his shoulder, and he's in for the touchdown. Wade Foster, the junior backup quarterback, leads the touchdown drive for Beaver Local. And Caleb Mays in the P.
Left in this game. JFK defense was stout in the first half. Has done just enough in the second half. And this is the biggest play of the game. 4th and 7. JFK nursing a 6-point lead. Malali looking to throw. A little trickery on the far side. He gets pushed out of bounds.
Wow. What a nice play. They throw it short of the first down. Defenders closing into the wrap-up, but Rootstown, no. They had something else in mind. He gets out of bounds. He's all the way up the field to about the 27, 45 seconds to go.
Wow, that was a perfect play call on 4th down. Risky, but wow, it worked. 45 seconds left in the game. Malali will set up under center. Drop back, flag thrown. He's looking downfield. He will have Max McEwen.
Looks like it might be an offsides, I don't know, or a hold. It's in that area, we'll see. It looks like Rootstown staying put, so definitely a hold on the Rovers.
Illegal shift on Rootstown. So a 5-yard penalty It'll be 1st and 15, 37 seconds. JFK leading by 6. And another timeout taken by Warren JFK. That's their last. So JFK's final timeout of the half. And we will take a quick timeout as well.
How did things ever get so far with your high heating bills?
And almost puts it right into the hands of the Jefferson Falcons right there.
And he might have sniffed how much open daylight there was there because he had an entire sideline of.
There were last 2 of the half on that last drive defensively trying to stop the Beavers. It did not work, and now they'll have no timeouts to work with, trying to go win the game now. Their senior quarterback, Alex Hackwelder, going to try to lead his team down the field. He's had a solid game as his running back, Michael Hasmahalis. Shotgun, 3 receivers to Hackwelder's left, 1 to his right. Hackwelder, give to Hasmahalis right side. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage, hit. He's able to break some tackles and get some positive yards out right side. 30, 35, 40. Hasmahalis somehow makes something happen out to the 44-yard line. Looked like he was stacked up for no gain or maybe a loss at the line of scrimmage. Breaks a couple tackles, squeaks out the backside of the play, and runs out of bounds at the 44, so the clock stops with 48 seconds to play in the 4th. Hasmahalis continuing to gash the Beavers on the ground, but we'll see if at some point they're going to ask Hackwelder to drop back and throw here. They're going to spell Hasmahalis here with Antonio Berkeley. Shotgun again for Hackwelder. Fakes the give, drops back, throws over the middle. Flag is thrown. The pass is incomplete. Nearly caught and nearly intercepted. Purdue colliding with Cheney on the intended pass. They're going to call an illegal shift here on the near side. The flag is against Hubbard. Either it's 2nd and 10 or 1st and 15. I imagine the Beavers are going to take the penalty. It is a 5-yard penalty. Coach McKenzie and defensive coordinator Coach Ludwig discussing it here on the near side, but they elect to enforce the 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st down again for Hubbard, but this time 15 yards to go. Back at their own 39-yard line with 42 seconds to play in regulation. 1st and 15 shotgun for Hubbard. They'll come out with 2 receivers to the left and right of the formation for Hackwelder. Berkeley's in the backfield as the running back in the shotgun. Hackwelder, straight drop back looking to throw. Beavers rush 4, has time. Hackwelder, far side, caught at the 50 and down to the 49-yard line of Beaver local territory. A good chunk of yardage picked up there by first down by Hubbard. So 2nd down and 3 coming up. And with the clock running, Hubbard huddled. Looked like they wanted something with the clock. I'm not sure exactly what Hubbard wants on the far side of the field. Their fans in their sideline going irate right now over something. The officials discussing on the far side of the field. Now they'll talk with Hubbard's coach. Head official now running over to announce something, I believe. So the receiver ran out of bounds. The clock should have stopped, they're saying. So they're going to put 13 seconds back on the clock. There was 25 before the officials stopped everything to get it sorted out. Now there's 38 remaining here in the regulation in the 4th quarter. Shotgun again for Hackwelder and Berkeley in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left and his right is Hackwelder. He drops back looking to throw. Beavers rush 4 again. Hackwelder fires deep down the sideline looking for it all. Incomplete, underthrown, and Zaven Riley gets there to break the pass up. Intended for number 7, Braden Songer. Hubbard wants pass interference. There's no flag right now. 2 officials discussing it where the pass was thrown and came down. Again, they're still discussing here, so if they could throw the flag late upon further discussion. It would be a 15-yard penalty from the original spot, but they're not going to call it. They'll go back towards the play. It's 3rd down and 3 coming up for Hubbard with 30 seconds left. Looked like Songer had a step, but the pass just a tad underthrown, and Riley able to catch up and knock it loose. 3rd and 3. Ball at the Beavers' 49-yard line. Heck of a ball game here, far from over. 30 seconds left, tied at 31. Hubbard has the football in opposing territory at the 39. It's 3rd down and 3. Shotgun for Hubbard. 3 receivers to Hackwelder's left, 1 to his right. Berkeley in the backfield in the shotgun. Hackwelder fakes the give, takes it himself, right side. 1st down. He's out of bounds inside the 45 at about the 44-yard line. Good pickup for Hackwelder. Fresh set of downs. Stops the clock with 24 seconds remaining. Again, Hubbard has no timeouts. They spent 1 early in the 3rd quarter. They spent the remaining 2 on the last drive defensively trying to stop the Beavers. Now on the far side, an Eagles player is injured on the sideline. So they're checking on him. Both teams will get a chance to catch a breather. Hackwelder ran out of bounds, so the clock would have been stopped regardless. 44 seconds. Or excuse me, ball at the 44-yard line, 24 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Ball at the Beavers' 44-yard line for Hubbard as both teams go to their sidelines as we take an injury timeout. Again, a chance for everybody to catch their breath. Been a fast-paced, electric 4th quarter here at Pasteur Field. Hubbard not quite in field goal range yet. Again, no timeouts, so they got to work the sidelines or just continue to pick up 1st downs to stop the clock for the chains to reset at the very least. Because if they stay in bounds and don't pick up a 1st down, that clock is going to run. And for them, that's going to be a bad thing as we inch closer to potential overtime. Shotgun for Hackwelder. 2 receivers to his left and his right. Berkeley again the back in the shotgun formation with him. Officials whistle for something. And it looks like the injured player was Hackwelder, and they're going to say Hackwelder is not allowed to take this snap at the very least. So the backup quarterback for Hubbard is going to take this upcoming 1st and 10 snap. Hackwelder's got to come out for a play after being injured. Hubbard lines up under center, and they're just going to spike the ball. The backup quarterback was Dylan Bacher, and he's just going to spike it so that Hackwelder can get back into the game. They waste it down to get their quarterback back out there. Not the worst thing in the world for Hubbard. They're not necessarily worried about downs right now, just worried about where they're at and where does the field goal range for kicker Caleb McKay begin. At what point in the field are they going to feel comfortable sending their kicker out to try to win this game? A second ran off the clock on that last play. 23 seconds remain in this 4th quarter. Hackwelder back into the game now. Shotgun, 2 receivers to his left and to his right. Hackwelder drops back, looking to throw. Beavers rush 4 again. Pressured, rolls right, escapes 1 sack, can't escape another. Flag comes in for holding, but he's brought down for no gain at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Ashton Little, it looked like. It'll be either 3rd down and 10 or 2nd down and 20. We'll see if the Beavers accept this. It would be a 10-yard loss because that penalty occurred either at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield, if it is indeed offensive holding, and it is. They will enforce the penalty. It'll be 2nd down and about 20. From back at Hubbard's 46-yard line. Now they got extra distance to go with 15 seconds and no timeouts remaining. Hubbard's going to bunch 4 receivers to the right of the formation, only 1 to the left for Hackwelder, and now Beaver Local is going to burn one of their 2 remaining timeouts defensively here. Looked like Hubbard was bunching 4 receivers to the right of the formation to maybe run a screen play or some trick play. Coach McKenzie burns one of his final 2 remaining timeouts to mull it over. 11 seconds remain in this 4th quarter. So they're going to say there's 12.4 remaining in this 4th quarter, which is 2 plays maximum for Hubbard to either score a touchdown or 1 play to attempt to get into field goal range here. Beavers defense now takes the field. They may just run prevent. Second down and 20. Hubbard has the ball at their own 46-yard line in a tie ball game. 12 seconds left to play. Hackwelder drops back to pass. Deep drop, steps up. He wants to throw this one deep, and he will. Fires, pass, caught, far sideline, in bounds. Yes! Big time completion. Hubbard has a first down at the Beavers 31-yard line. And on 2nd and 20, they pick up a major chunk. Clock stop with 5 seconds left. Ball at the 31-yard line. Hubbard has time. Are they sending the field goal unit out now? They are. Hubbard's going to kick a 48-yard field goal to try to win the game. 5 seconds left. This is the end of regulation. Caleb McKay from 48 yards for the win for Hubbard. Snap hold. Kick on the way. Doesn't have the distance. No, just short. And we are going to overtime at Beaver Local. Nearly had the leg. McKay got all he could into it, but just short. And we have overtime between the Beavers and the Eagles here in Week 7 at Pastor Field. What a game this has been. So we'll have a coin toss to see who gets the ball first to start overtime. Again, a reminder for those who don't know the overtime rules. Each team will get a possession in the first 2 overtimes at the 25-yard line. Both teams will get a possession at the 25-yard line. Alternating possessions. Basically, not necessarily sudden death, but should each team possess the ball and one team lead after each team has that one possession, that would be the game. So if the Beavers would get the ball first, score a touchdown, Hubbard doesn't score a touchdown, then it would be over. It's all.
Well, we are down to one game. The rest of them all finals in the books here in our YSN family, and it's Hubbard, Beaver Local. Michael McKenzie's got overtime.
This has been by far the best game of the night. We had a couple of close ones, but this one's been back and forth. A lot of high-flying offensive action.
Yeah, they've traded the leads. I mean, you can't do anything about it. So we're going to finish out the audible call this week with Michael McKenzie. We'll let him take it.
Yep.
I know you got to get ready to do the Joe Dickey Electric Scoreboard.
You're leaving me for it, buddy.
I am. I'm headed to Happy Valley.
The Nittany Lions.
The Nittany Lions.
Is that basically just a mountain lion? It's a fancy name for a mountain lion. I
Pretty
never really
much.
did the research.
Pretty much, so.
Okay.
But we're going to enjoy that. It's been a great week here. South Range with a big win. Poland shutout. Springfield pitches a shutout. In all, there was 6 shutouts.
One of the games that we thought was going to be pretty competitive did not end up that way. Middle Ridge running all over Camel.
Yeah. All Rams in that one. Great game down at Southern Local. 25-21 is the Indians beat Columbiana. East Palestine, Wellsville was fantastic. 28-27. That one going to the Bulldogs. Just some pretty good action around. Boardman losing a heartbreaker tonight. 19-14 to Warren Harding.
We just saw a really good ending in Jefferson with Lakeside bringing out that win in the final minutes.
Pulling that one out. So, but anyhow, let's go to Michael McKenzie once they come out of commercial break here. We will let him wrap up the audible call with the overtime, and I know you got to get ready to do the Joe Dickey.
Joe Dickey scoreboard show will come up, a little bit when overtime's finished. We'll get ready for that, and we'll bring it up with all your overtime scores.
We got your special guest tonight, so we'll see who's in there with you.
Hopefully, a myriad of announcers.
Yeah, there you go. So, but anyhow, we'll take it in there. Can't wait. I mean, hard to believe.
Week 8.
Yeah, we're heading to week 8 next week, so unbelievable.
All right, McKenzie's back from commercial break. Let's let him take over.
In Beaver Local, 4 quarters, 48 minutes, not enough. We have been teamed worthy of free.
The audible call brought to you by WRS Wealth Advisors. Got to get that in there. Now we'll go out to Mike McKenzie.
To this point, we'll recap the fourth quarter. It was tied 17-17 going into the fourth. 2 plays into the quarter, a 68-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Johnston to Brock Sievers got the fourth quarter scoring started. On Hubbard's ensuing drive, they needed just 2 plays to hit a 76-yard touchdown of their own. A pass to Braden Songer that he takes to the house, tied at 24. Beavers get the football back. In the middle of that drive, they lose their quarterback, senior Taylor Johnston, to what we believe is a right ankle injury, something he sprained last week but was able to return. This week he gets knocked out of the game for it. Wade Foster comes in on that drive. The Beavers get within range to try a long 42-yard field goal. They miss. Caleb Mays leaves it short. Hubbard goes on a 3-minute touchdown drive capped off by a Michael Hazamahalis 13-yard touchdown to put Hubbard up 31-24 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left. Backup quarterback junior Wade Foster leads the Beavers on a 65-yard touchdown drive in just 2 minutes, capped off by a touchdown run of his own. With about 1 minute 8 seconds left to play, tied at 31. Hubbard gets down the field far enough to try a 48-yard field goal at the end of regulation that Caleb McKay leaves just a few inches too short. And that is how we sit at 31-31 in the first overtime. So the Beavers got to choose which side we start on, which will be our right, the side of where the Beaver local band is situated. That may be a factor because both bands have been warned. They've both been loud and in this game, so maybe that plays a factor in overtime. Not quite sure if it will. But if it does, the Beavers, at the least in overtime number 1, have that advantage. Again, they will start at the 25-yard line. Both teams will have alternating possessions each overtime until we have a winner. Beavers get the ball first in OT. So Hubbard looking to make a stand defensively and know exactly what they'll need to either tie or win the game on their ensuing offensive possession. But here we go with OT. No clock other than the play clock in overtime in high school football. Shotgun for Foster, still in the game. 2 to his left and to his right. He's coming in relief of Taylor Johnston, and he led the game-tying touchdown drive. Reverse play to Riley. Riley rolling right. He's looking to throw this one. Going to fire. It has an open man. Caught. Kane Curran, 5-yard line, and he's out of bounds inside the 5. A reverse pass by Zaven Riley to Kane Curran. He gets down to the 4-yard line. First and goal for the Beavers. A great first play to overtime. Foster ended up being the second string in that quarterback battle we mentioned over the summer. Riley was also in that battle. He ends up being the third string, but both Foster and Riley, we've seen them play offensive snaps. Riley at wide receiver, Foster at tight end. And we've seen all 3 Beavers quarterbacks have to throw a pass tonight. Foster is in the empty set now. 2 receivers to his left and to his right. He motions Purdue. Foster fakes the give, takes it himself up the middle, inside the 5, touchdown! 2 plays, Beavers score in the first overtime. 2 rushing touchdowns for Wade Foster as the quarterback in relief of Taylor Johnston. This one gives them the lead, 37-31. Caleb Mays on for the extra point to make it 38-31. And what a start to overtime. Beavers in 2 plays. First play, they run a reverse pass, Zaven Riley to Kane Curran for 21 yards, and then a 4-yard rushing touchdown by Wade Foster. Bad snap. Johnston was the holder. He's going to roll left and just fire it to the end zone. He has a man, and it's caught! Unreal! A bad snap. Johnston catches it, rolls left, and fires off his back foot of prayer. The freshman Peyton Cowdery is there to catch it for the 2. 39-31, and how much weirder can this game get? Johnston only healthy enough to hold, but a bad snap, not able to get the hold down in time, so he has to make a play, and he does. Wow! One of the craziest games you'll ever see here at Pastor Field. And we're not done yet. Hubbard's going to get the football, but after that play, that is crucial because now Hubbard needs a touchdown and the 2-point on this possession to keep the game going. And here comes the Hubbard offense. 1st and 10, shotgun formation, Hackwelder sends Hazmahalis in motion. He gives it to him on the end around. Hazmahalis inside the 20, brought down at the 17. They're actually going to mark him down at the 18. Short pickup, and now this Beavers side of the stadium getting loud. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Hubbard. Ball at the 18-yard line. They got to get to the 10 to make a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal. Three receivers to the left of the formation now for Hubbard. Hackwelder with Berkeley in the backfield in the shotgun. Has Mihalis the motion man again. Miscommunication to Hackwelder over the middle. He's got a man caught. Songer 5, and he's brought down there. First down for Hubbard. They run an RPO, and in the backfield, miscommunication between Berkeley and Hazem Mihalis as to who was supposed to get the first fake. But the senior quarterback, the savviness of Hackwelder to just pull it back and fire a seed over the middle to Braden Songer, who's already got a long touchdown in this one back earlier in the fourth quarter. Now it's 1st and goal at the 6 for Hubbard. Berkeley and Hackwelder in the backfield shotgun. 3 to the right of the formation for Hackwelder. Takes the snap, fakes the give, fires into the flat, has Mihalis, catches it at the 7, trying to make a man miss, he can't. Hit and brought down in the backfield. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but the Beavers rally to the football. Looked like Tyler Purdue, Kane Curran, and Zaven Riley all over there to help on the stop. 2nd down and goal coming up. Again, 39-31 our score. Beavers got the ball first in overtime. A Wade Foster 4-yard touchdown run. And then essentially a miracle on a bad snap on the extra point. Johnston just fires a back foot heave into the end zone that the Beavers catch for 2. Now shotgun for Hubbard on 2nd and goal. Snap, fire over the middle for Songer, incomplete. Riley in coverage, and the pass from Hackwelder is knocked away. It's 3rd and goal. And now there's an injured Eagle in the end zone, slow to get up. It might be Songer. Riley timed that perfectly to get there and knock the ball away, but he delivered a blow to Songer as well. So they'll check on the injured Eagle in the end zone here. 3rd and goal will be coming up from the 6-yard line in this first overtime. Again, Hubbard needs the touchdown in the 2. They are indeed checking on Songer in the end zone for Hubbard. So as they check on the injured Eagle, we'll step aside for a minute here on YSN. Overtime here at Pasteur Field, 39-31, Beavers lead. Hubbard has the ball at the...
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric because we are everything electrical.
Going from mindful to mindful sometimes requires a helping, healing hand. Insight Clinical Counseling and Wellness offers a continuum of mental health and wellness care.
At Insight, we're changing the way you receive counseling and wellness services with experienced licensed clinicians and expertly trained wellness staff.
With locations across 3 counties and telehealth services, Insight offers clients quick access to care when they need it most.
Transform your mental health and wellness at Insight Clinical Counseling and Wellness.
Songer up to his feet, helped off the field by the athletic training staff. Hopefully he is okay, but he's going to have to, at the very least, come out for this play. 3rd and goal coming up as we resume play ball at the 6-yard line for Hubbard. They need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to keep the game going, so they got 2 plays to score this. Hackwelder and in the shotgun, motions has Mihalis, wants to throw it to him, he doesn't have enough time, he's sacked! Isaac Prescott and Patrick Exline get to him, back at the 13. And it'll be 4th and goal from there, 1 play to decide the game. Both teams get a timeout in overtime. You'll wonder if Hubbard will burn theirs here to draw up a 4th down play call, and they will. So Hubbard will burn their timeout to draw up the 4th down play call with the game on the line. If the Beavers get the stop, they win a thriller in overtime. If Hubbard can get the touchdown, they will give themselves the chance to go for the 2-point conversion in the tie to send us to double OT. Again, this game was 17-17 going into the 4th quarter, 31-31 after regulation. What a game. Again, Hubbard scored the first 2 touchdowns to go up 14-0. Beavers scored the next 17 points to go up 17-14. Hubbard scored a field goal to tie it at 17, and since then it's been trading blows. Beaver touchdown, Hubbard touchdown. Beaver touchdown. Hubbard touchdown, or Hubbard scored actually back-to-back touchdowns after forcing a missed field goal by Beaver Local in the fourth quarter when it was tied 24-24. Hubbard scored a touchdown to make it 31-24, and then Wade Foster leads the Beavers down the field. A 65-yard touchdown drive where Foster either rushing or throwing accounted for 61 of those 65 yards. And then he rushes for the 4-yard touchdown to start overtime. Important, Hubbard had a 48-yard field goal attempt to try to win the game, left it just short. Now they find themselves in 4th and goal from the 12. It's touchdown or bust for Hubbard in the opening overtime of this game. Hackwelder and Hazamahalis in the backfield shotgun. Hackwelder drops back. Beavers bring pressure. Hackwelder just jumps. He can't even get it off. He's sacked. Beavers win it. And what a win for Beaver Local. Down 14-0 to start the game. Down 31-24 with 3 minutes left in their backup quarterback in.